Sorry, Chad. I gotta go get some. I gotta go recommend somebody. Hey, yo. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the bed is. Good. All right. So, this is updated, which is fine, I guess. Uh, let's check and see what we. All right. So that's that right there. So I guess I want to watch some flight reacts. I did kind of want to put my green screen up. Green screen up though. Should I do that, or should I just like fuck it? No, let's just watch some. Let's just watch some loyalty tests, I guess. For now, for the moment, and then we'll like. I haven't seen this one.
Those are chicken tingamoyetes.
Want restaurant quality meals that actually support your wellness goals? Factor's got you covered.
What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. Why you lie is July. We got UDY coming in the clutch. Will his friendliness lead to cheating? Tell you guys it time after time again, man. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you need to put your significant other on a loyalty test, you should not be in a relationship.
Facts.
It is middle of the summer. With that being said, I wanted to ask you guys that are up here in the chat right now, how is y'all summer going? Is your summer fun? 1, is it mid? 2, or 3, is it one of the worst or boring summers ever? Hopefully, man, you guys have been having somewhat of a decent summer and safe summer, man. Keep your head up, man.
Mine's been all right, you know.
Every day can't be
dope.
a party. That's what my mom always
Exactly.
told me growing up.
Exactly. Remember that, chat. Every day is a party.
Ever on the net.
Place her boyfriend to a loyalty test. His name is David.
Hi, Brittany. I just wanted to know if you were still coming over.
Yeah, my ETA says 5:35, but I know you said 6?
Yeah, 6:20. We're like wrapping up the shoot within the hour, so around like 6:20 would be good.
Okay, that sounds good.
There's pizza here if you guys are hungry. And
Bro,
then
pizza
after
sounds
the shoot,
good right
we're
now,
gonna have,
man.
like, a little get together and have some fun.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty, I'll see you soon.
Brittany's job is to get David to this
Got
house.
some new
She's doing
decoys?
so by pretending to catch up with her supposed friend Jada. When the time is right, though, our decoy Akira will flirt with David and ask him on a
Do
date.
you have any like boundaries with like what I can like say or do with him?
No, girl, do everything.
You want me to go on what?
She
Do
might
anything.
go all
I
out.
feel like if you're with me, you know, you shouldn't even be tempted by anything that you would do, you know?
True.
So do whatever
True.
you need to do.
Okay.
You know?
Damn.
Whatever you want to say. Okay.
Will
He's
Kirk remain
cooked.
loyal, or will he entertain
Yeah,
Akira's advances
thank you,
in the
Maz, on the Curry clip. Any of you guys just come into the stream, I know it just started kind of. We already seen the Curry clip. Maz, just keep it pinned on the top of chat so we can just
game?
remind them.
Temptation.
Say, oh, man, cheap, but that's not true.
I kind of have mid hope just because she's gonna be here.
I am also gonna take him in a car.
Yeah, nah, he's
and
gonna
maybe
fold.
drive off.
He's gonna fold.
So,
He's gonna fold.
I honestly, I kind of have faith in him. I don't know, like 5 years is a long
50-50.
time.
Nah, he folding, bro.
Whatever he doesn't want me to do, he shouldn't do. And he should reject anything you throw at him anyway, like if he's loyal.
Hey, artist, she's talking no
So
BS.
with me right here, this is Akira. Can you give Akira a rundown, a breakdown of why you want to put him to the test?
Yeah, of course. My boyfriend, he's a good boyfriend, but when he drinks, he does get a little more friendly with females, and that makes me more uncomfortable. So he's done, like, he's flirting in front of girls, like with girls in front of me. It's like, dude.
I mean, girl, we already gotta give him a red flag, I guess.
I guess.
Now, obviously, liquor can make you do wild
Yeah.
shit, but bro, like, that's not an excuse for everything.
It's
At the
not,
end of
but
the
it's
day,
still
if he's gonna
a
flirt with girls. He's still gonna flirt with girls, whether
Yeah.
off the liquor or not.
yeah.
The fact that you have to actually use that should already be a red flag itself.
Yep.
Like, there's really
Red
nothing
flag.
else to say.
You know, like that's.
In the previous call that we had, Brittany, you said that you gotta get in the middle of him
One thing,
sometimes.
I believe I said it in the past, UDY, on one of these other loyalty tests in the past before. But, bro, like, if you see somebody's true colors on how they act, whether they're, like, drunk or, like, high or whatever off of whatever, that should really give you all you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Everything is always sober thoughts. Just remember that. So,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So sometimes he's talking to a girl being too friendly, and then you gotta stop it.
I'm like, yeah, I will like walk in and be like, excuse me, what are you doing? You know?
How often does that happen though?
Literally, whenever we drink in a group, when he's drinking obviously by himself, he doesn't have the opportunity. But when we're in a group, he'll like, yeah, just act like different. He won't act like the same person he is when he's sober. So that's why I think it's good that we are incorporating some alcohol into this, because yeah, it's like, I just feel like when you drink, you know, I feel like that's like the true you coming out to a sense, and it's just like, let's see what you're really on, you know?
Does he ever take trips by himself or with his friends?
He'll hang out with his friends by himself. They used to go to clubs, but they stopped doing that.
They used to
They
go to
did
clubs,
used to.
though.
How long ago was used to? Like a week ago or like a month?
It was maybe the last time 6 months ago.
You would be okay with him going to the club by himself with other guys?
Yeah, I did.
But you know there's alcohol at clubs.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know like the first time that ever
I mean,
happened?
like, overall, from the outside looking in, she seems like a chill girlfriend in a way, like, trying to, like, let him have his freedom and stuff like that. It's probably one of those situations where he's taking the kindness for
Or
weakness.
you like did something you were like, oh, that's like I don't feel comfortable with that.
Like 2 months into our relationship, like it's literally just
He what?
literally just
And it just been like, how often does it happen though?
maybe twice a month.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's every single time y'all go out that he does something.
And he'll like say something after like 2 shots. He'll take like 2 shots and be like, oh, and just be like so friendly.
I mean, you have your answer right there. You don't need to be in this relationship.
Hey, I'll be real. I've never drank, but 2 shots seems a little too little, bro. You 2 shots and you already drunk?
Buddy can't
Come on,
control
gang.
his liquor. And I honestly feel like he's really the same person, just not around you when he's sober. Like, that's just an excuse.
Damn.
I'm like, dude, you're 6'2" and 100 and like what 90 pounds. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
you're drunk after 2 shots.
Does he get like defensive about it? Like whenever you say like, hey, like
He'll blame the
Curry posted us on the gram. If that's not true, we're gonna put it on emoji only mode for a minute.
Same old phone.
Get this nigga, bro. Get him out of here. How long is this video?
Looking right now. Hold on, we're looking right now.
Bro, get this nigga out of here, bro.
There it is. He never posted us on the gram. Emote only.
Cooked.
Emote only. Come on,
Cooked.
chat, man. I'm trying to work with y'all, bro.
Cooked.
Put it in emote only for like 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minute timeout.
Oh.
That's
They'll
it?
say, oh, you know I was drunk. And I'm like, dude, with 2 ounces, really?
She's calling back.
2 ounces is crazy, y'all.
Hold on. Hey, are you on your way?
Yeah, we're about 11 minutes away now.
Okay, cool. I'll see you when you get here.
I'll catch you when I'm outside.
Alrighty, here we go. 11 minutes away. Do you think that he talks to girls on Instagram, on Snapchat?
Oh, I don't have his Instagram or Snapchat.
Have you ever grabbed his phone and be like,
With his Instagram, I have asked for his password, and he's given me a fake password, so I've called him out on it, like, hey, that password doesn't work. And he's like, oh, I'll fix it, and we never get around to it.
so does he have like,
I mean, you see all the red flags right
I
now.
mean, I don't know about that
I've
one.
already said before, like, I'm a big believer in invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody starts asking, oh, I'm gonna need to see your phone, I need your like logins and stuff, relationship is over with, bro. Like, bro, that's just toxicity. If you feel like you gotta go through somebody's stuff in general, bro, you shouldn't be. There's no trust.
Yeah, like I'm scared to even text my homie stuff because he said his girl got his account. So like I can't even like. I might text him like a funny meme, and then his girl see it or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. That's
Like,
just
at
too
all.
much.
logins and stuff like that on your like socials?
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to give him another. I'll give him half a red flag. So we got 1.5 red flags so far. That's crazy. You gave a fake passcode. You should have just really just said no. You're not. Gonna
Yeah.
do stuff. Simple as that. The fact that you feel like you had to lie, like
Yeah,
I
that
have my Instagram on his phone, yeah. But it's crazy because we've been together for 5 years. So
5 years?
5 years.
Marriage and kids and stuff like that. And I just want to know, like, before we move to the next step, if everything is, like, okay for our future, you know?
Bro,
Personally,
if you're in a relationship for more than 2 years, bro, putting somebody on a loyalty test, you know you're not supposed to be in a relationship, bro.
Yeah.
Just let it go. It's hanging on by a thread.
I don't really
Please.
think they should go through each other's social medias, but I think it is crazy that he has her logins and she doesn't have his.
She's empty.
All right, guys, they're here. They're here. They're here. I'm not saying David is cheating or doing anything bad, but if he is going through Brittany's profiles, she should be allowed to go through his.
Hi, how are you? Good. Thank you, so do you. How have you been? It was a long drive.
Brittany drove an hour and a half to get here with David, and thank God they got here safe, because the truth is accidents happen every day. You see, if you've been seriously injured in an accident...
Safe out there on the road, though.
Be safe on that road. Be safe.
If you get W.Morgan for sponsoring this video. Damn, bro, it's tall.
Light's low-key training me.
Bro does not get drunk off one shot. No way.
So I'm just wrapping up the shoot.
There's no way I think it gets drunk off one, 2 shots. What the fuck? There's no way. See, this is where I wish I had a chat to really, answer questions, but like, nigga, there's no way.
I'll just
Yo,
kind
they're
of
low-key cooking, buddy. They're like, he's more than 190 pounds.
He has to be because I'm around I'm like a little less than that. He is at least 2 something, chat.
I'll take one with you guys.
Because Brittany's loyalty concerns mostly came up when David was drinking, she wanted us to offer him a welcome shot.
Most deaf clouds in the chat. Hey, I was trying to be nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to be nice.
Remember,
He
Brittany
is a little bit. There ain't no. I think his girl was low-key like looking out for her. There's no way he's 6'2", 190 pounds.
His
Yeah.
friend and Jada, along with all of our other characters, are pretending to be models. Brittany's just stopping by to visit her friend at the photo shoot, which will be wrapped up in about 10 minutes. David just took a welcome shot of the same tequila the models were using during the shoot.
There's no way he gets
YouTube, that's sweet tea, by the way.
We might go get Buzz Bug later.
Yeah. That is really strong.
You guys can go ahead.
Hey. Hello? Hello? Oh, she disappeared, y'all.
Take a seat right here. I'm just gonna check with the
It's
photographer.
sweet tea and
really
it's the
quick to
clear
make sure
vitamin
he doesn't
water.
need me or anything.
Y'all know about that clear vitamin water?
Yep, it's that clear vitamin water. It ain't.
Seem a little open.
Yep.
It could be because he really is a lightweight, but it also could just be his fun, to be honest.
He doesn't need me or anything.
According to Brittany, David should be feeling somewhat lit and friendly right now, and to be honest, he did seem a little open. That could be because he really is a lightweight,
He's
but
just
it
shaking
also could just be his
shaking hands and stuff.
personality.
Nothing to
Hey, do you need me for anything?
No, you good right
You good? Thank you.
It was now time to make David comfortable in our scenario believable. Jada and Aubrey would help us with this.
So how you been?
Good. Busy.
I know. I was like, oh, you pushed the time back a couple times.
Yeah, he booked the place out till like 10, the photographer. So he was just like, yeah, you guys can chill after the photo shoot, get drinks, bring a few people.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, he's on Instagram on his phone, his friend number, so.
He's just chilling.
Is that IG? That's IG, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, having his socials open right next to Brittany is a green flag. It kind of showed that he had nothing to hide. Well, hopefully, right?
I talked to Sherry before I
Man,
got
he could just
here.
be on his phone and just like pass the time.
Yeah. You give a fuck.
He doesn't know anybody like
That's what
that.
I do. That's what I do when I'm out with my girl. I just sit there on my phone.
60% of sales on Amazon come from independent
Mind my
sellers.
business. You know what I'm saying?
Lilies of Charleston will watch.
Just mind my business.
Always out and about. I haven't seen her in a little bit. I haven't seen her in a while, yeah.
All right, yeah. Aubrey's making him comfortable. Hell yeah.
You can come over here and follow me. I'm gonna get you right in front of these steps over here.
I will do it again because my arms were hurting.
So he's having conversations with the dude that's in the room. Nothing going on.
Okay, my hair took
Okay.
me 4 days.
Oh, yeah, that's long. I was able to watch all the Harry Potter movies. Like,
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, Aubrey's mic ended up shutting off, and because of the music in the background, it was hard to hear him. He was doing a good job bringing David up, though. On the flip side, Jada was doing a good job beginning to lay down the foundation for the ISA.
And then we have like pizza and everything, and then me and you will go get drinks later because I hate that tequila. So I'm gonna look like my buzzball shot. So like, we can get like some twisted tea, something.
You think he's gonna fold? Shoot.
I think he needs more shots.
You think he needs more shots?
There's no way this man can go out with one shot.
this is some good tequila, girl. Oh my god.
We let Jada and Aubrey break the ice for about 20 more minutes. I then texted our group chat that it was time to move on to the next step of our plan.
All right, y'all. Everything's looking good right now, but I just want to kind of check to see if I need anything more. I'll go in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, just check. Oh, we got the place till 10, so y'all can just chill here, bring your friend if y'all want. But we got pizza, water, drinks, and everything, so, make yourself at home. All right, I'll be back. Thank you, guys.
Our photographer Kelvin gives his models a break as he goes to his office to supposedly check out the photos that he just took. In reality, though, we just wanted our decoy to rest near the couple.
Hi, what's good? I'm Akira. Nice to meet
So he's trying to get an ISO going.
Gosh.
How was everything, man? How'd you see everything?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh, really? Yeah. I felt legit. It's crazy.
Wait, so are you a model here, or?
I got a question. How many shots does it take you to get drunk? An ounce. How many? Okay, is it less than 3? Okay.
No.
I'm watching a video. It's a loyalty test, and she's all like, my boyfriend gets drunk and he like flirts with girls after like 2 shots, and they're like, 2 shots, and she's like, yeah, he's like 6'2", 190 pounds. I'm like, 2 shots. That sounds a little too weak to me. I don't know. Maybe there was some strong shots. I don't know.
How's that do? You look tall,
Let's find out.
What's your name again? David. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Wait.
Akira.
I'm not drinking his beer. The fuck? I'm not drinking beer. I'll drink alcohol, but not beer.
He was already talking to him.
She's already talking to him?
What's your name again? David. Okay. Nice
Nice to meet you. Akira.
I mean, you can't really blame him on that
His
one.
girl right there though.
Yeah, his girl right there, but you can't really
his girl's
blame
right
him. She came to
I
talk to
would say red
him.
flag. It's in front of her.
It is it though? Okay. Okay, when I watch Flight, it's funny because he kind of like a little kind of overdoes it, but like I don't know. If someone comes up to me and asks me for my name, I feel like it's just polite to answer them back. Like that's not a red flag. I'm not. That's not a red flag for me. Okay, if someone comes up to you and asks you for your name, that's not a red flag. Come on.
David, okay. Nice
Yeah, it's
to
in
meet
front of
you.
her. He's asking for the name.
He was already talking to him.
So
I mean, is it that can't be a red flag? That's just normal human talk, right?
y'all like in the area, or where are you from?
I'm from Palmdale. That's where we came from.
Oh, from where?
From Palmdale.
Palm? Oh gosh. Okay. All right. How far is that?
I would agree.
Hour and 30. Is that with traffic, without traffic, or
With traffic.
with traffic? Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. How long y'all here?
She's looking for me to take pictures and then we out here.
Oh, okay. You think so? Oh, y'all going to the mall? Okay. Yeah. We've been.
I mean, we gotta be fair. See, I'd be on a different timing if his girlfriend wasn't in the room. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? He's just having a regular.
Yeah, that's just regular talk.
Her and stuff like that, which he's signaling to his girlfriend.
That's just regular talk. I don't think that's a red flag.
You gotta really see how he acts and how everything is as soon as she leaves the room.
Yeah, once she leaves that room, then I say it's fair game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, another one? No. Oh, my God. Giving him another.
Give him another shot is crazy.
You don't do no chasing? Yeah, you big dog.
Okay, that's his second shot.
Just like that, Kobe will be giving David his second shot. Remember, guys, the second one is when the compliments start flying.
He's getting real comfortable.
All the guys that everybody beat.
Is it really like okay, chat? I never drank chat, so I don't know how it is. But like, there's no way you switch up like that, bro. There's no way. Cause to be honest, he was giving kind of mid answers.
Bro, he's comfortable.
There's no way it's just like that.
Mind you, his girlfriend hasn't had a drink, I think, yet.
Sheesh, here we go.
Now, here's my thing that I'll put a point at to see how you guys feel about this. Now, I wouldn't really give it a red flag because it's like he's with this girl, he's chilling, drinking. But it seems like he is a little bit too easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just had a shot. They're already offering him another shot. They're like, nah, come on, bro, take it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like quick to, that's one thing you want to keep your eye open in a relationship. Like, if somebody's easily influenced, especially being a grown-ass adult, bro, that's something you always want to keep your eye out.
Shot number 2 is in there.
All right, he has 2 shots in his system.
I want to see as soon as this girl leaves the room how he's gonna act. He says he doesn't eat pork.
Only tequila, huh?
Wait, so what do you do, like, for a living?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody in the chat said he's chilling. He's literally chilling.
You drive cars?
City to city, like I'll drop off like an Escalade in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is that like what you're passionate about, or do you have like anything else? No? What do you want to do?
To be honest, I kind of want to get into real estate.
Real estate?
Easiest money, coolest money to make. I kind of want to put it into myself.
See, this situation is so tough because if this girl wasn't there, I already would have gave him a red flag. Like,
I mean, like the girl's asking him questions. You can't really give him a red flag for that. Okay, for me. Okay, just from what we've seen, not from what we heard, from what we've seen, I don't think he has any red flags, considering the girl's coming up to him and asking him questions, and he's just answering them back. I don't think that's a bit of a red flag. What do you think? What do you think? If a girl comes up to me while we're at like a party and starts like, hey, I'm so and so, what's your name? What you do? And I answer her back, is that like a red flag? Just in general, because this a dude talking though. This a dude saying this is a red flag. If someone asked you that stuff, I wouldn't care.
A little bit too friendly and stuff.
Oh, he's saying he's too
See
friendly.
my mouse is circled? She's literally right next to him. So if she had a problem with them having a conversation, she should have already spoke up.
Hey, Meta. Play something chill.
Should I get some meta glasses?
He's really just chilling, to be honest. Man.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, yo. He's got his shots in.
He got his shots in.
What are y'all doing tonight? You know?
Let's see if he.
You say what? Y'all drinking? So you a heavy drinker, or like you always be going out, or what? Okay. You said you always drink?
He's always drinking.
Okay. Okay. What do I do? So, I mean, I like model, I stream, I do music, I do like a whole bunch of different things.
That's insane.
Chopping it up.
He's chopping it up with the Kira.
I mean, he's just talking.
Okay, I understand where
right
Brittany's
next to
coming
him,
from
though.
now when she said that he gets friendly in front of her. To be fair, though, he did bring her up before and he hasn't said anything flirty.
Yeah.
It's time to set up the ISO, though.
Remember,
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
about this
Set the
phone with
ISO
Kira,
up.
okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Even though I now think
I will speak on my preference. Like, let's say, and it's not even on no control and stuff. Like, if I was in a relationship and I go over like a what is it, you call it a Getty party, whatever, like that. I ain't gonna lie, like I would low key like after a few, especially your drinks kicking in. I personally, to me, if this is roles reversed, I'd kind of like be like these to my girl, like, hey, look, you doing it? Y'all having some heavy conversation? Y'all got some history or something? Like, I'll be like, what was good? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on over here? It's a little bit too friendly type ish. You know what I'm saying? Now, it wouldn't be something personally to me where it'll be
This
something
nigga said
we're breaking
cap.
up over, but
This nigga said
probably
cap.
like a solid 4.5, 5 hour argument when we
What?
get to the crib or whatever, you know. But something to break up with, I feel like you'd be doing too much. And it's with everybody's preference, you know. If y'all like having conversations with other people, why
4 or 5 hour argument is
to each
crazy,
his own,
gang.
but
he's already in there with
I
her.
don't think we should put her out. Just say, hey, y'all are wrapped. Y'all can just chill here.
They're doing so well naturally. Why would so well naturally?
In our original plan, we were going to pull Akira out and then reintroduce her, but since they were already doing so well talking to each other, we decided to scrap that and pull out one of the other models instead.
I don't know who that
All right,
is.
y'all.
Is he from-
Everything
oh, he's
looks
from
really
Florida?
well, so that's a wrap. Thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate it. You guys can just kind of just chill. You know, we're done. I need to get more shots with you though outside, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna take you out there. But yeah, feel free to stay, get some more peace and everything. I appreciate y'all.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
thought we had to get more shots.
No, I got everything.
Are you
with
sure?
I just gotta get some with her.
Okay, for sure. All right, cool.
Akira was thrown off, but thank God she caught on to the change.
Since he's all finished, we can go ahead and get. He's finished? Yeah, he's all done. He's just gonna take hers, I guess. So it's a wrap for us. I'm gonna go her to get a buzz ball.
Oh, his excuse.
okay, Mike, it's the ISO right here.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
She said they're gonna go get a buzz ball.
They're gonna get a buzz ball.
This guy that you were telling me about, the music
Here
guy.
we go. This is gonna be the real test right here.
Wait.
The excuse ended up working. David didn't really seem to question anything or get suspicious. Now, I do feel like things would have gone even smoother if one of the guys had been broing him up as Brittany left. I just feel like he would have been more distracting. But the guys probably came to the same conclusion that we did. Akira was already talking to him. Why ruin that?
Okay. I'm gonna have to listen to this. Where is he like from? Oh, so he's a Florida rapper. Okay. You're from California, right? That's what you said? Okay.
It's crazy. I guess we just all weren't expecting Akira to go this hard in the paint already.
Hey, she's moving.
By the way, guys, everyone in this video is a UD viewer. We got everyone here from our submission forum, so if you or someone you know wants to be in one of our videos, whether it's setting up a test or helping us pull a test,
I just noticed UD got a new tech.
I think this will be my last draw though, because
sleeved
it's
up.
been so consistent. Like this is the last time because he's gonna be drinking and I'm not gonna be there, you know, technically. So I feel like whatever he doesn't want me to do, he shouldn't do it.
We'll see.
Let's see if he tries to get them.
If you guys want to see some BTS of our videos from how we make the phone calls to how we film, follow me on Snapchat.
Get an inside scoop on our personal lives, my music, Kyle's crazy cars. Or if Snapchat is not your thing, follow us on TikTok.
You want to see some behind the scenes because Mishka be going crazy? Yeah, follow us there.
What kind of car do you have?
Hey, yo.
Okay, that's so cool.
So according to you, right now, he's pretty lit, and this is when he would start like complimenting girls and all that.
Yeah, because he's usually like more reserved when going into a group.
Hey, Flight, stand up, bro.
Start off like to himself and then open up. But as soon as
She looks yummy.
Y'all wild in the chat. Y'all need to
I'm saying, bro, what the fuck?
So, like, do you have any siblings today?
I just like a sister and 2 little brothers.
Okay, cool. Are they like in the cars too, or is that just like your thing? Okay. You be like helping them with their cars and stuff too? Yeah. Okay, the second oldest. Is it your sister's the oldest, or? Okay, cool.
Family is nothing but girls.
Really? You're the only one? Yeah.
You got siblings?
I do, yeah. I mean, I have a
Gilly
younger
with
brother.
the
He's
top
like
5.
a year younger than me, and then I have a younger sister. She's like a few years younger than me. She's still in high school, so yeah. But they're back in Texas. So I'm originally from Texas. Yeah. So that's where they are, and.
Well, he's in Texas and all that for one of my boys in September.
Are you so you're going to Houston?
Yeah.
Okay. For what?
My boy's birthday, he turned in 27, so we're just getting lit.
Y'all going all the way to Houston? Why not LA?
I don't know, man. Would I be reaching to give him half a red flag? I feel like he low-key gave like a subliminal. Like,
Yeah, I feel like he didn't need to tell her all that.
Up with my homeboys, like, you want to come? Like, it's like
Yeah,
for grabs type of ish. I won't lie, he is definitely hella friend, like hella talkative, bro. Like,
I don't know, like him talking with her is fine, but he didn't have to say all that, you know? Like he didn't have to say, "Oh, I'm going to Houston this in a couple weeks."
This is tough right here. I don't know if I give a half red flag because he hasn't flirted technically yet, but I feel like that was an alley-oop.
Yeah.
Will he have said that with this girl next to him? And here's the thing about this too. Did he mention that potential Houston trip to his girl already that he's gonna be going with his friends?
I'm going to Houston.
I might have to give half a red flag. So what he got? He got 2? Yeah, he got 2 total.
Hey.
I travel a lot. So every time the homies like, let's go more traveling. So
Oh no.
Okay. All right, for sure.
I just hope he doesn't pick up his phone and like check where I am.
That's right. Yeah, share locations. Damn. One thing
they
we
got
forgot about was
locations
that
on.
these two share each other's locations. It didn't look like David was checking his phone or nothing yet. He was fully invested in his conversation with Akira. At any moment, though, this man could check out his phone and check. So rather than turning off her location, we had one of our crew members take it to the local grocery store.
So that he thinks.
Yo, these niggas be moving tactical, bro. Take it to the grocery store.
Take it.
Can't say UDY ain't authentic though.
So yeah, I mean they hit me up about this like photo show. I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, why not? Because I've only been to LA like a couple times, so you know I'm just trying to like network, just like get to know people. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know any of them. I don't know any of them. No, so like, no, I'm literally like we all just met like hour and a half ago.
Jonathan's a trooper, man. Jonathan is a trooper. How often does he check your location?
Oh, when he's in a group, like probably not often.
Okay.
Yeah, he usually does it when he's bored, mainly. As long as they keep him talking, he shouldn't check his phone.
What do you like? You said football? Really? You look like you would be like, you're like, I can tell. You be in the gym and
yeah, I just got back, I think today. Yeah,
yeah, I mean.
We seen Buddy player build, bro, in the beginning of the video. Does he be in the gym like that, man?
No, he can't.
Yeah, I can tell though. You look real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, of course. I like your tattoos also. When did you like get them done or like?
I got this one when I was 16.
He could be lying, that's true.
So do you still like them? I know like some people when they get like tattoos young, they're like, oh, I don't like my tattoos anymore.
So you don't make no mistakes, get everything you want. So I like him so far.
I also noticed that she did compliment him, but he didn't say no compliment back, so that's why I didn't give him a
I like him? That's good. Yeah, I mean, so, okay, this is like the worst, maybe I'll show you this. They're like, oh, I don't like my tattoos.
I also noticed that she did compliment him, but she didn't say no compliment back, so that's why I didn't give him a
That's good. Yeah, I mean, so, okay, I this is like the worst, maybe I'll show you something like,
Okay, because I don't know the audio. Bless you. She's looking at him. Stella, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. She can't. Okay, so we didn't say you can climb on the table.
Is it high? Is it high up there? Do you see the world? She was trying to see the world. Take it. Are you gonna give her a treat or are you gonna tease her?
I got some. I got some. So I'll go back on the bed. Come on, go. No, no.
Shut up!
What? I got. I'll go back. Alright, so how do I do this? So how do I do this? Shake. Shake what?
All.
Okay, so what do I do? Huh? What do I do? Stella. Lay down, Stella. Lay down. Lay down. She's not. Lay down. Lay. Lay down. 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 Paw. 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 Give me your paw. 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 Give me your paw. Give me your paw. 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 No. Give me your paw. 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 Give me your paw. Give me your paw. I'm bored of this. She's not listening. Stella knew how to sit from the jump. She knew how to sit when we first got it. And she was a wild beast back then. Alright. Sorry for the distraction, chat. We're back. Alright, let's get back to it.
Other one first,
With David now being super comfortable, it was time to send in the guys so that we could move on to the next step of our plan.
And then I got this one at a party. So that would have been so bad to show you first, I feel like. But I was like 18 when I got it, so. Okay, because they were like, oh, like, we're doing like free tattoos. And I was like, a free tattoo?
Hey, what's your name again, bro?
Free tats is crazy.
David? Yeah, what's your name? Kobe. Kobe, same last name. Out here? I grew up in South Central, but I moved to Palmdale like 11, 12. Palmdale, yeah, that's a minute away on bro. Minute, bro, good little hour and a half.
Hey, it sounds good.
Hey, mods, get the chat. Penn already seen the clip.
Oh my God. Oh, they've been asking that like all day, bro.
She got AMG, yeah. I can pick up it.
Yeah.
Hey, you
whatever.
What's she?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay,
They were asking that.
Is the Mercedes in the front, the decoy car, the gray one? He liked that one when we walked up.
Oh,
he was like,
it?
yeah, he did. He was like, whose car is this?
Dang.
Like, he really liked it.
Bro, that's like the first thing
All right,
that they
yo,
say.
hey,
Whenever they
emote
say,
only
like,
mode again,
whose
bro.
car is that?
I try to give y'all warnings, bro.
They brought up the car topic.
Emote only for 10 more
so that
minutes.
Akira could leave David outside.
Yeah, and I literally just got it like a couple of days ago. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's brand new. So, I'm trying. Yeah, look, I'm used to driving like a Jeep. So, like, yes. I took it for a test drive. I was like, I'm going to get this one for sure. So,
Pretty AMG.
yeah.
Outside of my like V8s and big bodies, that's like a dream car, the AMG.
You want me to show you? Yeah, come here. Come on, let's go.
And just like that, Akira's one step closer to making her move.
Gotta be fair, man. The roles reverse. You already know I'm giving a red flag. Gotta give a red flag, bro.
I say that's a red
You
flag.
do got 3 red flags. You can, you know what I'm saying,
But it's
retract
whatever.
some of them. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to the last 3 UDY episodes, he's actually doing good. He's not on the road to having another record breaker. But, bro, why are you leaving the location your girl left you at, bro? To go check out a car with another girl. This is like flirtatious activity. Red
I
flag,
did
bro.
not expect this. I didn't think he'd walk to the car.
Now, this is the first time David's pulled out his phone since Brittany left. Is he checking his notifications, the time, or Brittany's location?
Probably.
You can close the door behind you.
Isn't it? It's time, bro.
Yeah.
What?
I want to check on y'all.
Hey, this hard though. You gotta check this out,
Yeah.
bro. Oh, God, it's hard. I'm gonna post that on the mother gram, nigga.
Yeah, I'm sure. You better tag me too.
I ain't gonna tag you.
Not your
This
car.
for the hugs. This for the hugs.
Okay, sure.
That one hard. Yeah, it's for the hugs.
Whatever.
Yeah, God. AMG thing.
With high-speed internet.
And she got her cheeks out, y'all. Hey, one thing I know, if a girl got her cheeks out like
Can't
that,
handle this.
stay away
Oh
from
yeah, I
her.
can handle
You
it.
can't
Okay.
handle that. She said she just
I
got it.
promise
She
you,
just got it.
I will race you. I promise you that.
I got a Benz too. We can race.
Oh, you got a man too?
Yeah, we can race.
For sure.
Ain't like this dog. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh God, now this fly though.
I know y'all seen that shit, bro. Nah, bro. That's down bad, bro.
What?
Bro tried to do that flirtatious two-hand dab, and she didn't even see that. Bro. This is an air ball. Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta give like 3 red flags of that, bro. This brother's starving.
This brother's
How the hell do you airball that bad, bro? You see what he tried? He tried to do that flirtatious two-hand dab, bro. Nah, man, that's down bad, man. This brother's starving. That's what that is. I said 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 red flags, bro. Bro, you were doing good, bro. That was really bad. That was down bad.
Fly though, nigga, bro. Y'all check that.
The funny thing is, he thinks she didn't see that nobody noticed, but little does he know he's being recorded.
Yep.
Millions of people just saw it.
You trying to get inside?
I'm a
good. Are you sure?
Sure.
Bro, you
Man,
have
get
to
inside
check it
that
out.
He said no. He doesn't want to get in the car.
Bro,
Nah.
Kobe, tell him how nice it is inside. You
doesn't
go
want it.
inside. Look,
He's changing his mind.
Look, get on the other side. Get on the other side.
Hey,
Look.
you've been inside of a Cadillac. You need to feel
Hey,
that.
man, nah, for real. Nigga, the interior crazy though, on God.
Look, just sit down. Just sit down. Look.
On me, that's hard though, nigga. I'm gonna flick up. I'm gonna flick up in there. Hey.
2 red flags, man. Roles reverse. You know I'll be giving a red flag. Gotta give a red flag, bro. You left where your girl left you from the location in the living room on the couch. You went outside, and now you're sitting in an AMG with another chick, bro. Literally been flirting for the past 7 minutes.
Yep.
Take another shot?
Got 9 so far.
You hear that? I know you hear that.
Low key, this man not wanting to get into the car was a green flag. Lucky for us, Kobe.
But he got in the car though.
Look at him, it says my name and everything.
He's still, unfortunately, he still got in the car. You can't change it. Like,
It's tough, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, they got like sports mode. You can customize it, everything. Oh, let me turn this down. It's like blaring. This is like every single time. But yeah, it's pretty. It's cute, right? That's what I'm saying here. Yeah.
We wanted to make this thing ultra realistic to David, which is why before the shoot we had Kyle teach Akira how to use the car and change the settings under her name.
You said you were going to the gym, right? No, I'm saying like I can tell, like for sure. Yeah, no, like for sure. No, like the
he kind of like, he was like, yeah, I fucked with that. Yeah, that's a red flag, man.
thing is, like, oh my gosh, like
It's 10.
I started going to the gym.
You don't have
like,
to kiss or hug or sleep with each
like,
other
a
to be
couple
flirting
years
and
ago,
cheating.
when I
have to
first went
penetrate for it to be
college,
cheating.
And like, I had stopped like for so long, and like I'm just like I'm wanting to start to go to the gym. I just like
What? What? Is it what I said? So you didn't hear what I said? Okay, good. So you didn't hear what I said? Okay, good.
I'm like having to go with.
I said you don't have to penetrate for it to be considered cheating. Yeah?
So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, would you be?
Why what? I'm watching a loyalty test.
Down to like help me or anything? Yes, like I'm so serious. Like I need help. Like I have nobody to help me.
You need help going to the gym?
I mean, you don't want to like be like my gym like buddy or anything. Like I'm just telling you, like I need somebody, and like
right,
I know
buddy.
like you
Where
look
you
like
say
you
no?
know what you're doing.
Nice looking for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look like real good. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm sorry, but like I don't know. You just like caught my attention. That's like why I started talking to you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like. I know like I just so attracted to you. I just had to tell you.
Attracted to me crazy. Attracted to me a little crazy, but nah, I get you though. But nah, like I hate being that type of nigga, but I ain't gonna lie, like I'm in a fire relationship like that don't slide.
Hey! Hey!
Woo!
Yes,
That's what I was waiting
sir!
for, man.
Big
Yo, bro.
W's in the chat.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought this name was
W
gonna
right
fold. Shorty got the boobies all out. She got the cheeks hanging out. She got the car. She asked him to be the gym body. I thought bro was gonna fail. Okay, and he was drinking. Hey, I know, man. I know some people who would have failed that shit.
W,
man.
Yo, we haven't seen a lot of UDY episodes that actually admit they're in a relationship.
Man.
Wow, and he said how many years? He said 5 years. Shit like that don't slide.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm gonna have to retract about, since they're in a 5-year relationship, I'm gonna have to take away 5 red flags. So you back to 5 red flags. You can still have a chance to come back. That was a really good fact. That was a good, yo, that's a good look right there.
I mean, like, little, like, I mean, you can ask
Hey, man.
And go on, like, a little, like, gym date or something.
Crazy black girl, I'm not gonna lie.
For real?
Said he has a girlfriend.
What?
Are you sure?
She nice as hell, but she be tripping.
Really?
So
I mean, do you like that, or, like?
That she be tripping?
Yeah. I mean, like, she doesn't, like, let you, like, do what you want, like.
Oh, no, I do what I want. Just,
Are you sure?
Yo, I'm actually genuinely shocked.
Same. He said I do what I want.
We're gonna rescind 2 red flags for that, bro. He literally said I can do what I want, just not with females. Like, I mean, bro.
W.
Hey, there's still loyal people out there. Now see how he acts the rest of the video, though. I'm gonna go ahead and take away another red flag. So now he's at 4. Yo, he's having a comeback right now.
Are you sure?
3-0 comeback.
Cool as hell, though, you feel me? If you be friends with her, and then...
I mean, I kind of just, like, wanted to be like me and you, though. I mean, like, what if you didn't have a girlfriend?
She ain't letting up, though.
I don't even know what I would do.
You don't know what you would do? You still wouldn't come with me?
But I got a girlfriend. I can't talk about what if I didn't. You feel me? Cause
I mean, but she's not here, though.
I feel that, though, you feel me? But it's like, if I do something, or some wild shit, I'm gonna know.
So, it's like...
Outsmart your pick.
Hey, W man so far. If after this ad he kisses her, I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know what to do after that point. I'm just gonna go, you know, cry in bed or some shit. Cause why the fuck would you do this?
Yes, basically.
For sure. I mean,
if we get in a group, she could come. My girl come, and then she invite you, and we all go.
Okay. I mean, I would just want it to be you. Like, I mean.
And my bad to like.
Bro, the crazy thing is, obviously she's playing a decoy, so if she sees this video, I don't want you to get offended, but I'm just speaking as an example. There's actually whores that really be on this time, they literally be Hall of Fame home wreckers and don't care, bro. Like
Hall of Fame
home wreckers. It's okay, no, it's okay, for sure. I mean, we can just go back inside then. Yeah. For sure.
Hey.
And just like that, David turns down a hearing.
Got out the car.
Oh, he did it. He said, nah. He said, nah.
Now, I can play the little advocate. It could be fair. I'm not going to discredit him, though. Do y'all think he's turning her down because maybe she's not his type?
Nigga, she got the cheeks
or
out
that he's just genuinely faithful.
The cleavage out, bro.
Regardless, we're not going to discredit him. He got out the car. He's going right back inside the house. From the emoji, it looks like maybe he's a little bit thrown off, confused, like awkward type-ish. I'm going to rescind another flag, bro. He has 3 red flags total. All he needs is 1 more red flag taken away, and he officially passed.
You should have let me take you for a spin. I'm telling you.
Next time, for sure.
Okay. For sure.
Look at my water out the car real quick.
Okay, for sure. He's going to his car.
Going to his car?
I want to sit now.
He doesn't want to sit now.
He does not want to sit back in that house.
David said he was going to his car to get his wallet, but maybe he was weirded out. I called Jonathan to check in on him, and he told us this.
Where you at?
The Robs. Boyfriend texted her.
What did he say?
Open it.
I don't know.
Open it. It's
she says open it.
Yeah. It's 6.
It says... Oh. You good?
Text back. Tell him, yeah, just that Robs.
Yeah.
Text back, yeah, just that Robs.
Yo, texting and checking up on his actual significant other while he's being left alone with another girl?
Hey, that's a pass. Shit. Hey, I'll be real with y'all. She low-key didn't really have a real reason to test him like that, you know what I'm saying? She only real thing she was really questioning was that when he was drunk, he'd get a little friendlier with the females. Outside of that, he seemed chilling, you know? So, I like, compared to other UD people we've seen, other people are more like, yeah, I found evidence of this, but I can't prove it yet, or I know he's doing it, I just can't prove it. It's like when L knew Light was Kira, but he just couldn't prove it. It was like that, but like, yeah. All right, we've been streaming for how long? 50 minutes. Shall we watch another one, chat, or should we watch something else? Or should we just get to the game? I don't know, to be honest. You know what we're gonna watch? We're gonna watch a Pred. We're gonna watch the Predator.
This dude's an absolute freak. He's talking about getting her pregnant. He's talking about how he's ready to be a father. All this disgusting stuff.
Dude, who the fuck are you? Okay, my name is DeMarcus. Do you want serious?
Can we just talk, man?
Hey, it'll be easier on you.
Hey, stay down. That nigga ran from the po-po. Hey, no. Okay, on some real nigga shit, bro. I swear to God. If you are talking to a minor, talking about some, I'm ready to be a father. What the fuck? Bro. Just send that nigga to space, bro. Just leave him out there, bro. Don't even let him come back. He shouldn't be on this planet, bro. Like, what the, bro? Seriously?
Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and today we are back.
I'm ready to be a father, talking to a fucking 12-year-old.
The guy that we're catching today, he is not from Benito, Illinois. He is all the way from Chicago. He's driving 3 hours to meet what he thinks is our 10-year-old decoy.
Bro, why are niggas so are they down bad? Look, chat. I don't even want to like put this perspective out there. I don't even want to blame women for not letting men get sometimes, but I feel like this low-key has to correlate sometimes, because why the fuck are grown men talking to that age talking about some I want to be a dad? Like, what the fuck? You can't talk to someone your age? You're that much of a loser that you can't get some of age puss? You can't get no huzz?
From Roblox. This dude's an absolute freak.
From Roblox. This is why I don't play Roblox right here. I don't play Roblox for that reason. I don't do that shit, but I don't even want to be associated. I don't even want people to have the chance. I don't want niggas to have the chance to say I play that shit, to say I do that dumb shit. Just fuck that.
He's talking about how he's ready to be a father, all this disgusting stuff. We're going to be collaborating with PP Illinois. You guys should have saw the episode
nigga,
where
if
we
someone
caught the
ever texted my daughter on some, I'm ready to be a father with you, it's on site, bro. It's on site. It's on site, my nigga.
Decoy to bring her back to his
I'm
house.
calling the Avengers out. I'm calling the Z Fighters, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Jesus Christ, man. I really don't got much else to say. Let's get it.
Bro, these niggas be out here doing this one.
Hi, I love your avatar.
Aw, thanks. How old are you, by the way?
I'm kinda shy to say. I guess I'll just come out with it and say I'm 27.
27 playing Roblox? My nigga, I'm sorry. 27? You're a little too old to be playing that fucking game. Come on. I need everyone to be fucking real with me, bro. Why?
Not terrible or something. How about you?
You mind if I'm a little younger?
He shouldn't mind.
No, I don't
to
mind
play games.
that.
I'm
not to.
Could I maybe see what you look like?
Why? Why do you want to see what she looks like?
You're so hot.
Okay, if you actually think a iPhone 14 Pro Max is hot, you actually need to go get your eyes checked. Because what about a iPhone 14 Pro Max looks good compared to, I don't know, a 20-year-old? I don't know. Why the chat?
I'm in love with you, but now
I'm in love? What the fuck?
it's my turn.
Aw, for real?
What? I love you.
This nigga said that LIO. This nigga said ILOVEU to someone he just met.
Oop.
Do you mean it?
I do really mean it from the very bottom to the top of my heart. It is full with love for you. Wait.
What?
Hey, what's your name? I'm Austin.
You can call me Tiff.
Will you go out with me, Tiffany?
Yes.
Daddy's really, you know. Could I maybe get a bit freaky with you? I just really want to spend all my life together with you, baby. I fell in love with you hard. I was thinking about first getting some suction from you, then going inside you, then maybe trying some peach emoji stuff.
Hey, my nigga. What the fuck are we talking about? I would go back, but I don't even want to hear that shit no more, bro. What the fuck? I was then maybe trying to do some peach emoji stuff with you? What the fuck is peach emoji stuff? What does that mean?
OMG, I'm so excited.
Alright, y'all. So we're literally at the same gas station that we caught Edwin Giles at. And I don't know why, but everybody in the comment section was talking about, oh wow, 89 cents for a fountain drink. That's a great deal. I'm gonna start, like, everybody was just talking about Casey's. Not the fact that this dude's a literal janitor at an elementary school and he's over here trading the CP. The things y'all be talking about, I can never get.
Bro, if you have CP, if you have cheese pizza, you're weird.
Yes, this point, man. Make sure you guys go check out his version of the video. His link to his channel will be down in the description below. But I gotta kind of stay back because it's two things that kind of happen. So first, we post the video of Edwin Giles at this Casey's yesterday, right? But whenever I went inside the Casey's, the guy was telling me that a guy an hour before I came inside had called to ask if I was there. So my thing is I don't know if this was the pred scoping it out to see if the decoy is there or not, or if maybe it was just a fan. I don't know, but I'm just kind of suspicious of that. You know, it's just a little bit too coincidental for me, and I don't believe in coincidence. But PP Illinois, they're right next to us, so we're ready to go. I think I'm gonna come inside and chill in the bathroom. Everybody's in position. I'm inside chilling. If I see him, we're gonna conduct the operation. Let's get this. Praise God.
Hey, bro, before we catch this pred, I just want to say, when I first ever saw Gideon, he was just, like, he was low-key the same as, like, Jack Doherty in a way, where he would just go around and do dumb shit out there. But obviously, to a lesser extent, obviously, Jack Doherty was more of a, I got my security, you can't fuck with me, I'm a mess with you, and do the thing. But Gideon, he would go in stores and do dumb shit. But it like that's what pranks were. It was to make you look like a dumbass in front of other people, not to do dumb shit out there, like going to Walmart and just harassing people. That's not a prank, you know. But going out there and making yourself look like an idiot, that's more of like a understandable thing. It was still dumb, but it's crazy how he's gone from that to, you know, doing something really, really good for the world. And I'm not saying what he did back then was not like worth it, but it's just evolution I've seen.
Okay, you walking him now.
Okay. He's here. Yo, my man. Listen, I just want to talk.
What's this? What the f is this?
We know. If we'll get a new video and get a
Listen, Austin, man, I don't want your family finding out, man. Can we just talk outside? Huh?
Work here.
Can we talk outside? Huh? Yeah, we can talk outside, my man. Where are you free to talk, man?
I'm not even on the clock.
You want to talk? I mean, that's only $2, man. That's not going to get you much gas. Oh, you got a hunter there. Here, listen, man. I don't want your family finding out about this, man.
Dude, what? No, I don't even know. Dude, who the f are you?
Okay, my name is DeMarcus, man.
Dude, come off.
You want
Dude.
Hey, I'm right here, man. You're scaring everybody here. Listen, I don't think you're a bad dude, man. Call 911. Listen, man, I don't want to have to get the police involved.
Serious?
Can we just talk, man? Listen, we're not police. We're not police. Here, get in the car. Get the car ready.
Just listen to me real quick, bud. It's totally in your favor, man. It's totally in your favor, bro. It's totally in your favor, man. I promise you, man.
No, man, he just said.
I know, man. Look, I get it, man.
Yo, PP, get in the car.
We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to get in trouble. Bro, hey, it'll be easier on you.
Bro, this nigga ran off.
Yes, ma'am. He's going the speed limit and everything. We're about, I would say, 50 feet away from him. We're driving the speed limit as well. Okay, he's making a right now.
Cops are behind us.
Oh, the cops are right behind us. He just made a right on 2750 East. Okay, the police are behind him now. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, okay, he pulled over. All right, good. Let's get it. Woo!
W's.
Oh, they have their guns drawn.
They got the guns drawn?
Oh, snap. Guns drawn out. Man, this is crazy. I knew he was going to run the whole time. I just know the runners. Oh, they're yelling.
They got the guns drawn on them.
Why are they yelling?
Get your hands up now. Make your walk out.
Hey, let's get out. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. Hey, truck, you better stop.
Grab the collar of your shirt from the back and lift your shirt up.
He's showing the yams.
Bend around.
They're asking him to turn around.
Keep going. Stop. Face forward. Face forward.
The car's turning away.
Go down to your knees. Keep your hands up. Go straight down to your face. Keep your hands up. Oh my God. Put your hands behind your back. Hey, stay down. I know. They called, made some claims, so we're gonna get it figured out, all right?
Praise God, man. Elite police department.
I saw someone chasing me. I turned out and I saw lights. Hey, we'll figure it out. I don't know why. Hey, we'll figure it out, okay? You don't have anything on you. No, I don't. I have my phone. You fill out the car. That car? That was the one chasing me. You're gonna bring your knees up to your chest, okay?
Oh my gosh. He's a disgrace to gamers.
Hey, I'm telling you. Come on. Seriously, I want to.
Get in the
Won't let go of his phone.
Get in the car. Dude, I'm not getting in the car.
Get in the car,
What
Chad.
would you get it? Put your feet in. Dude.
The evidence for them. Since he's lying, let me show you this real quick. So he had texted our decoy that he was inside. That's pretty much it. I mean, you know, you already have the
Yep.
all that.
Tristan, will you get his information for me, please?
Oh, they're reading him his Miranda rights.
So I'm being recorded, and
Yeah, that's audio and video recording. I also have a body cam on, that's audio and video recording.
so he knew my name. I don't know why he said his name was DeMarco.
DeMarcus.
Is my car going to stay here?
So we do need to have a conversation about the
Because I need to.
So,
I'm telling Kara why you were here.
is there anything in the car that I need?
No, no. He's over here. I have bags of my clothes. You know, I was not expecting a bunch of people where I was. I didn't know that people were going to say these things to me. I'm just here trying to say anything.
I got you.
When I said that, Kara.
I don't want you to search my car. I didn't say it was okay. You need to work. You just read me my rights.
But you're under arrest. When you're under arrest, they can do that.
I don't know why you know my sister. You don't know anything about me. Oh, we know a lot.
You came here to meet a 15-year-old girl. Why were you talking sexually to a 15-year-old?
Why did she tell you is the problem?
Bro, her mom found it, and her mom let us know. Why were you gonna bring a 15-year-old to
Why is he trying to defend, talking about some, why'd she tell you? Nigga, regardless if you told her or not, what you're doing is illegal. Stop acting like you're in the right here. What the fuck?
your house?
I wasn't going to bring it.
You wasn't
Okay, so you were just gonna talk to her? Okay, so that dick pic that you sent to Tiffany,
Yeah.
was that yours? Or did you get that off? Why would you send a
Why are you sending D pics to a child?
dick pic?
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
It was after.
Nigga, she told you.
He just admitted on camera that he came here to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Ambulance spawns in. Same.
Because he has that little scrape at the bottom of his chin, they just called the ambulance for him. But I mean, bro just screwed himself even more by admitting that. Because they already read his Miranda rights to him. So the audio in there captured him saying that he came to meet a 15-year-old and all that. So that just made their case even easier. I'm not gonna lie, the way he wasn't trying to give up his phone, I would not be surprised if there's CP on there. So we're just gonna wait here, see what happens. I'm gonna go on and get the evidence ready.
Tow truck, baby.
Tow truck is crazy.
Got a tow truck. It's GG's.
They got him on a stretcher in there.
Oh, okay, bro.
Yeah, not even no
Nothing
damn
happened to
stretcher.
that dude.
He's coming out. Still handcuffed.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Truly, it means the world. We've been getting hit with yellow marks on YouTube like crazy. So if you guys can, to support us, hit that like button and share. And if you're able to, be sure to follow us on edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch the of content, all that jazz over on the website, all for $4.45. And make sure you guys join right now, because soon we're gonna be raising it to $6.50. But if you join right now, or if you're already joined, you're gonna be locked in at $4.45 forever. You guys are gonna be doing that, man. I really appreciate you guys. So we got 19,000 members so far. So all 19,000 members we have so far are gonna be locked in at $4.45 for life. Now let's talk about Austin Brown. So Austin Brown was only charged with traveling to meet a minor in Monito, Illinois, because what they're gonna do is where he's from, because remember I said he drove 3 hours, so where he originally lives, they're gonna get him with all the other stuff, like the contacting the minor, the sending the pictures, all that. They're gonna hit him with those charges where he lives. So I'm just waiting for those charges to be, you know, put onto him and stuff. But for right now, he's hit with traveling to meet a minor, and they are doing their investigation over in his hometown, and it's going smoothly. So we're gonna keep you guys updated with him and everything. And huge shout out to Schlep. Make sure you guys go check out his video so you guys can see how he made contact with this person, how he was doing it on Roblox, all that stuff. His videos are fire. So make sure you guys go give him a like, subscribe, and share. And man, y'all, we are currently on the road right now. We are in Florida, but right now we are driving up to South Carolina, where we're gonna go get a registered offender. We actually just got a registered offender here in Florida. We got a 6-hour drive ahead of us, man, but we're always on the move. We're always working for you guys, man. We're always working for the community. We just ask that God bless you guys, and we ask that you guys keep us in y'all's prayers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't got much else to say. Peace.
Hey, W's in the chat for Gideon. I'm sorry. Some of these niggas just need to be like flown out into space and just let them stay there. Like, bro. Like, niggas gotta be super duper down bad to, do that type of stuff. Like, come on, bro. Super duper down bad. I want to see this, like, reaction to this. I'm gonna just skim through it, though.
Want restaurant quality meals that actually support your wellness goals? Factor's got you covered.
He walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong? He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights off. First of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you put that law up? Huh? Can you put that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor? Huh? Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed another one of them ones. Stop me if you've heard this before. Cops pull over black person. Chaos ensues, topics and think pieces run amok, and we ultimately lead to a conclusion that either favors people or doesn't favor people, and we wait until we see this same topic once again. But at least this time, no one's dead. And what you're seeing here is not new in the subject matter of it just recently happened. It's only new to us because it's only been brought up over these past few days that a lawsuit is being brought to the forefront. And this video is now going viral because it is an interaction between cops and black person where the cops are seemingly a little bit too aggressive for one's own subject matter, especially when you get into that conversation of resisting and complying. But we'll get into that in due time. This video is actually something that was recorded in February, but as I stated, it's going viral now because of a lawsuit that's being put involved. And as this has gone on and as it's gone viral, of course, the think pieces will come out. Of course, there will be takes about the officers. Of course, there will be that racial element. And of course, that racial element will be doubled when you see that one black cop in frame that's just sitting there talking the whole time or participating in the beatdown.
I ain't mad at the white cops. They do what they usually do. But the fact that there was a black cop watching this shit, you were helping them. He was a big. Nothing worse than an Uncle Rugged ass black nigga. Like, nigga, you can't even speak up. You only got the balls, the nuts, the man enough to speak up like, hey, y'all chill out. Or, hey, nah, you watching it, helping this shit. He was a...
And to them 2 police officers that's in Jacksonville, Florida, y'all some fucking cowards. The whole time, I'm thinking it's 1 black police officer. It's 2 of them. Ain't no way y'all can prevent this whole situation. How y'all even let it go down like this? And for all the weird people that keep saying, oh, he could have cooperated. The man asked a simple question. Now let's watch the clip of the 2 black police officers. Like, the man said, stop resisting, put your hand behind your back. You already got his hand behind his back already. Yeah. Not only that, the other police officer holding his hair. The other police officer punched him in the face. The black police officer helping y'all hold him down. Y'all ain't even get a man time to resist before y'all even start punching on him. My thing is, how y'all gonna tell somebody to stop resisting if y'all already got him secured already? At this point, he just trying to hold himself up. Now, do I think all cops are bad? No, but in this situation, it make y'all look bad. It make people not want to trust y'all, especially black police officers. And for the one that keep saying, oh, all you gotta do is comply. How? Y'all clearly see this man got anger issues, authority issues. What y'all pull this man over for was some bullshit, and y'all know that. It's still daylight outside, and you over talking about why I ain't got daylight on. The sun's still out. Do y'all not hear how it sound? This is my message to all the police officers, all the sheriff, and Jacksonville. If y'all having a bad day, just call off work and stay at home. By now, y'all should know that the internet is real. The internet is powerful. So I don't even know why y'all even risk y'all lives and y'all job by even doing shit like this. Y'all risk y'all jobs, y'all family, y'all kids, y'all location, all y'all privacy. When y'all let y'all ego get in the way, because y'all pride hurt, because people ask y'all simple questions, and a lot of y'all just feel like just because y'all law, can't nobody ask y'all nothing. Y'all ain't the only one that know the law. People have a right to say what they want to say.
To the coward police officers that assaulted that brother in Jacksonville, man, ain't no doubt in my mind, and ain't no doubt in nobody's black mind, that y'all are so racist, and y'all in the wrong. And the only reason why y'all running the investigation because it's on camera. Other than that, y'all wouldn't take our word for it. Y'all just laughing in our face. But nah, it's payday. Y'all done made this man a millionaire because of your stupidity, because of your ignorance, because of your racism. Yeah, that's what Jacksonville breeding down there. Straight Klansmen. Man, y'all some cold clowns and some real suckers for that. And all y'all getting fired, bitch.
Now, personally, when we've discussed this, I've always looked at these things objectively, always going into it thinking, okay, people are saying one thing, but what will video show me? And in this moment, as I'm watching this for the first time, I think to myself what I've thought to myself in the past when I've seen cops get somebody who's been resisting or a little bit apprehensive in terms of conversating with the police or complying to their orders. At what point does the word excessive play a factor in this equation? Because as I understand it, when an officer gives you a command to step out of the car, you probably should step out of that car because then if you don't, they're going to force you out. And I necessarily didn't have a problem with the window being broken. What I took immense issue with was the 5 across the face because fuck, what was being done at that point to orchestrate 5 across the face? Then you pull him out and you got him, you subdue him. He doesn't really look like he could run away from any of you, and you decide to run your knuckles across his mouth. And at that point, it's like, okay, I could understand how he could win this lawsuit against these cops and the police department. But there are elements to this that have been brought up by a bunch of people about how this was about headlights, and it was either raining or it wasn't raining, or the sun was still out, and you, in that area specifically, you got to have your headlights on when you got this murky ass weather, and you're getting pulled over and asking for supervisors. And my whole thing is, if it was just that, I feel as though there could have been a stronger case for him in the realm of, all right, these cops abused their power, and this is the reason why we're here, and this is how it all set up, and this could have been an easy get your ticket, pay that ticket, or fight it in court and try to move on with your life. But as I stated earlier, things like this tend to go viral the most, and when it does, you have people trying to be internet sleuths who want to be the first people to give you all the breaking news. And for some reason, the gimmick at the time was all the cops turned off their body cameras. So it makes it seem like they were looking for somebody at the right place at the right time, and they found the one, and it just so happened to be a black guy. And the monkey wrench that gets thrown into that line of logic, which further proves my point that online investigative journalism is just a bunch of people spouting shit hoping to be right, is when the cops respond to this entire fanfare by holding a press conference where they show body camera footage from 3 different angles, I believe, showing what transpired, how everybody was moving, and what led up to somebody getting 5 across their lip.
On February 19, 2025, McNeil was arrested for resisting a police officer without violence, driving on a suspended driver's license, and possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana.
On February 20th, 2025, McNeil pled guilty to and was adjudicated guilty of resisting a police officer without violence and driving on a suspended driver's license. Those pleas of guilty were accepted by a local judge who found them to have been factual basis and to have been voluntarily made by McNeil. After the resolution of this criminal case, McNeil took custody of his cell phone, the one he presumably used to record the footage that was shared on social media, on March 5th, 2025. At no time, February to now, did McNeil contact JSO to file a complaint, nor share with the agency the cell phone footage that is circulated on social media. As I said earlier, immediately upon becoming aware of this footage, JSO began a criminal and administrative investigations into the incident. Had McNeil filed a complaint, JSO would have started this investigation at that time. But we were not aware of this allegation or of improper use of force before this weekend. As this is agency's pattern of practice in any circumstance of use of force, the relevant body-worn camera footage was reviewed by multiple levels of supervision. However, as you'll see in short order, the body-worn camera footage does not capture Officer Bauer's response to resistance when McNeil was seated in the driver's seat. As I explained, although the state attorney's office has deemed it not criminal, the response to resistance is now subject of a pending administrative review to determine if Bauer's conduct violated JSO policy.
It needs to be stated, though, that in this reporting by the cops, they mention a knife being reached for by William McNeil, and I'm struggling because in the video that they show, and the video that's going viral on social media, I'm not really seeing this dude reach for no weapon. Now, could he have had it on this person and it fell out? Yes. Could it be something I'm not seeing in the moment, and I have to go back and look to make sure that I'm not seeing him reach for something? Yes, and I'll go do that. But as I'm first viewing this, I'm not really seeing those sudden movements towards a weapon. And honestly, if I were to see that, I would sit up here and say, yeah, they justified in running 5 across his leg because now they got to worry about themselves potentially getting stabbed by somebody who's running around with a knife and is very annoyed that he's being told to pull over. Personally, even though it's the law, I'm going to call a bullshit fucking standard in dealing with your car because if the sun's out, why the fuck do you have your headlights on? Because you're that fucking annoying of fucking drivers if you have your headlights on. So I went back and watched, and there is a knife that they find in the car.
The arrest report states McNeil reached for a knife on the car's floorboard, but Fallgetter says the videos do not show that.
They're false claims. It's really a part of the efforts to justify what they've done. They beat up a young man. Let's look for everything we can to try to justify what we've done. No, the video is crystal clear. Hands are up. Knife's on the floor. He's not reaching for anything.
Sheriff TK Waters addressing the knife in a media briefing.
I'm not trying this case in front of the public. I'm trying to give the public the information and context of what happened. No one saw his hands at that point. Don't know what happened from there, but that's part of the investigative process.
And the only hiccup one could have around this is when he could have picked this up to where the police are saying that they're reporting he actually reached for that knife. And my
if you're sitting in the car and that's right there, you gotta like bend down to grab that shit. Ain't none of these. You gotta bend down. There ain't no way he was gonna pick that shit up.
Chance in even believing that is when the officer is at the car window, and we can't see it because of the position of the body camera, but he mentions to William that he should keep his hands where he can see him. And that is the only moment where I could think this dude is maybe reaching for something. Again, I'm gonna show you. I need you to know that you can't see him through the window reaching for it because of the angle of the body camera, but that is the only moment throughout any angle where I could think you could use that as an argument.
Yes, sir. Is there a reason why I pop the door like that? I have a window that works. Yeah, absolutely, there's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement whether you have the lights on. 2 things, you're wearing your seatbelt.
We don't need the lights. It's not ready. It's not ready.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
How are you supervising?
Excuse me?
How are you supervising? Why did you pull me over?
Sorry, I'm not the driver. I already told you.
How did you pull me over?
Step out of here.
No,
Step out of here.
stop.
5 seconds. Not the 940. Driver just slammed the door and locked it. Go. I've already told you. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break a window. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door.
Look, for me, like, what's the point in this? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do a whole ass search. You don't gotta stop him, pull him over to say, hey, you should have your headlights on, even though it's broad daylight outside. It may be a little cloudy, but it ain't night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even gotta do all this, and now he's resisting arrest, gonna get charged. He probably has jail time. He has to bail for. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit because he didn't have his headlights on, and because you stopped him randomly for no reason and don't even want to tell him why. You see it, like. That's what I'm saying. Cops, they do too fucking much, bro.
And exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
He's resisting. Obviously, yes, he is resisting arrest or resisting the police, but like, why? Why is this? They called 5 fucking cop cars.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands. Where's the reason?
You see what I'm saying? How they doing too fucking much? Did not need to do all that. That shit's excessive. I don't give a fuck what the reason was or why.
This dude is an annoying motherfucker who has one of those voices to where if they get annoyed, it's going to piss everyone who has to listen to it off because Jesus, his voice is annoying. And with the added caveat of he's not complying with these officers. He's slamming the door, he's locking it, he's not really communicating with the officers. The officers tell him why he's been pulled over. I still think it's a bullshit reason that he got pulled over considering it's the daytime and the cops also didn't have their headlights on. So it's like, I understand the frustration, but you got to comply because there's the light.
Yeah, and that's the issue, right? You, like, regardless of what a cop says, you have to reply or have to, like, do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no, oh, I don't want to, or oh, why did you? Regardless of what he says, you gotta do it. If he says drop your pants, bend over, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
likelihood you don't get 5 across your lip. There's a likelihood you don't get 5 knuckles in your teeth to the point where you have a chipped tooth. And it's done worse by all these people thinking that they could be the ones to change something while sitting on their phones thinking that everything's a racial issue.
Honestly, unless you are a minority or
I'm not gonna bring up the whole race thing. You know, it's obviously it's a thing, but I'm not even. I don't like to drag it into stuff.
more specifically a minority of color, like definitely one of color, you will not understand the genuine distrust and hate towards law enforcement. You really won't, because like we have no issues with any other department, honestly. But
Nigga, I've been stopped twice for bullshit reasons. One, I was literally standing next to a wall. Grant, yes, I was going to jump the wall to get home. It's quicker for me. But deadass, I was just standing there texting. A cop comes over, tells me to sit down. He talks to me like, "You ain't got nothing better to do, homie?" Then the second time, get this, they stopped me because I crossed the street. I crossed the street, and the cop stopped me to tell me, "Hey, you crossed the street when you wasn't supposed to." What? Go do your fucking job. Why the fuck you stop me because I crossed the street? Am I dead? Did I hurt someone? Did someone die because I crossed the street? No. It's like who the fuck cares?
But that one is the one that gets like the most hate, and let me tell you why. As much as it sounds like, oh, they don't go out of their way to antagonize people, they do. They really do. Especially like certain groups, certain parties, and certain locations and stuff like that. If it's the law, you gotta follow it. Absolutely, 100%. I do believe that. But there are also times and cases where time and time again it shows the negativity of people following the law, and they still get reprimanded for it. Like I literally just saw a video. In Florida was explaining to the officers like, hey, my window doesn't work, and this is the part I would never understand about fucking bootlickers, right? At what point in time was the use of smashing into bro's fucking window, punching him in the fucking Bro is not fighting back at all. Punches him dead ass, square in the fucking jaw.
The punching,
take that shit,
okay,
but
I'm okay with the window breaking to get him out and everything because he wasn't opening his door. But like punching him in the face is that's no, nigga.
Not only that, but then proceeds to drag him outside of the fucking car. In what scenario? Oh, and mind you, he turned the fucking camera recorder off on his fucking suit. So I want you to really sit here and look me in the fucking eyes and tell me that officer did exactly what he was supposed to do. No, he wanted to do that. Loki is fucking Florida. Let's be real. Jacksonville, Florida. We all know the real reason why bro wanted to do that, bro. First off, power and dominance over another man, 100%. And then second off, like, come on, man, like you escalated that, and who's to say it was because of race? More often than not, it might have been. But like, at what point can you justify dragging a man out just because he feels unsafe getting out of the car? Like this is why. That's a perfect example of why like someone of my complexion, my skin tone, doesn't want to like comply or do. Bro, if he turned the body cam off, he was going to do it anyways. To some unfortunate soul, he's just looking for a fucking reason. And then not only that, but I guarantee you that once they got him to the ground, they probably gave him a couple of stompings and like extra beatings and stuff like that too. Like they're actually
what I'm saying? You're hearing the language he's using. It had to be someone. He did it because he wanted to. That's what I'm saying. These niggas are bored and they just want to go do something because they can. That's what I'm saying. They came to them 2 reasons why they stopped me. They stopped me because they wanted to, because they were bored. Not because I committed a crime. Not because I was doing something crazy. Nah, they did that because they were fucking bored and wanted to do something. That's all it was.
Like they're saying stop resisting, stop fighting back. Nigga, you got me fucked up if you think I'm just gonna let somebody fucking rock me in my jaw. Drag me to the fucking, I'm fighting, at that point, that is like human survival. Like, I'm fighting back. You got me fucked up. And for any of the motherfuckers who are like, oh, well, you should have complied. There are times where that is not enough. I have been in situations where I literally am doing nothing wrong. And they will still go out of their way to make a reason. They will make a reason, bro. Like, I want you to critically think, if you can, for a fucking second. Where do you think all these people go? Like, you think they just vanish off the fucking earth? No, these are people who have parents who are like this, grandparents who are like this, and they're probably gonna raise their fucking children like this. That right there is the shit that makes me mad. It's like motherfuckers were trying to act like this shit is not a thing. It is not a deal, bro. Maybe to you, it might not be, but you won't. And the problem is you can't see it from the other side. So, but when things happen to you, like that's when you want the sympathy and empathy and compassion, but you can't see that for somebody else just because of like color. What? You know how stupid that fucking sounds? And you want to say that you're intellectuals? There's no way. Because like a real intellectual would take every facet of information and then make a conclusion.
You said all of that shit just to end up saying something that immediately makes you look stupid. You went on that whole diatribe about, oh, we can't stand it, everybody can't stand it, you can't stand it, everybody can't stand it, all this color. But you over here misconstruing what was done because it's clear as day you didn't see any additional body camera footage that has come out over these past few days when this is a relevant topic. And you've immediately showed your hand with this entire diatribe and making yourself look fucking stupid. This is why I can't stand when motherfuckers go based off of nothing because they fucking excite themselves with a fucking rhetoric, but they refuse to look at anything further. Why? Because it destroys that entire bullshit speech you went on.
You only just take one side and just fucking run with it.
When you have the cops sitting there saying that people are investigating this and they see no violation of their rules, which is kind of weird because you say there's no violation of your rules, but the officer who ran 5 across his lip is no longer in his position of power to be doing those things. So it's like, which is it? Did he violate rules? Did you just want to save face? Are you trying to protect the reputation of your police department? Do you actually have a standard for your police department? Because even in him not complying and his voice being very fucking annoying, I'm not seeing a moment where you gotta run 5 across his lip. And even in his own angle of the video, they're yelling at him to show their hands after they break the glass, and he's doing this. I'm not seeing him reach down and say, I'm not seeing him as he's being yanked out the car, hold on, let me get my knife, let me get you something. I'm not really seeing that. So get him out the car. You got all reason to. But slapping him and then punching him is like, why are we doing it at that point? At what point does the word excessive play a factor in this equation? Because I believe after you break the glass, go ahead and drag him out. It's perfectly fine. I wouldn't have no problem with it. But it's the slap across the face and then it's the punching in the mouth. That's like, why are we doing this? He's not really looking like the strongest individual, and you could just drag him to the ground, handcuff him, and then y'all go through that entire process. Would people still be mad? Obviously. But it would be less fanfare, and this story would die as quick as it could gain traction based on that.
So in this police report, it states the injuries, that there were no injuries in this report, and we clearly see that his mouth was bloody due to a chip tooth as well. So these are some of the things that stand out. What happens when an officer writes down something that doesn't actually occur during a traffic stop, or anything that happens that doesn't seem to appear to be true?
Well, they're held accountable for the report because the report is a sworn affidavit, basically. And what he articulates in that report is an official police report, a sworn statement by that particular officer. The fact that they had to call GFRD to provide medical assistance shows that there was some type of injuries, somewhere either injuries to the officer or the person involved in this incident. So that contradicts what's actually in the report.
And also, we do want to backtrack for the moments in this video when he asked for that supervisor. Is it okay to ask for a supervisor? Does it make the traffic stop more safe?
Well, it's always okay to ask for a supervisor. But what the officer is saying is the individual was not complying with him. He said, you get out of the car, we'll do all this, that, and the other, as opposed to saying, I'll call a supervisor for you to get him over here. That may have eased the individual's mind and calmed him down a little bit. But the key thing is, if you're on a traffic stop, you're asked to get out of the car, just comply. You're not going to win an argument if you disagree with the stop on the street. You're not going to win that. You're going to have to take that to court.
And that's the problem. Why the fuck do I have to do literally everything this nigga says? If I don't feel as comfortable or safe talking to a nigga like that, I shouldn't have to comply with him and then I get a supervisor. No, nigga. Give me your supervisor first, then I'll start complying. Like, there's no reasoning with them. There's no conversation with them. It's them telling you to do stuff, and that's that.
I'm not trying to justify anything at this particular point from anybody, but you have to comply.
But it didn't die because we got past the point of excessive, which has now led to Ben Crump being on the scene, which immediately makes me lose faith that this dude could even win this lawsuit, because every time I see Ben Crump around something, I just have no faith. I'm certain he's been successful in many occasions, but it's just like something about that dude. I just lose faith in it being something someone could actually win in the forefront of a lawsuit. But time will in detail, because they're still currently investigating how this all played out. They just wanted to get in front of everybody and say, there's his side of this, and here's our side of this. And if you want my opinion at the moment, I believe this officer was drastically excessive. Once again, running 5 across his face, because I feel like that was a little bit unnecessary. If he had a weapon, if he was trying to jig one of y'all, I say beat his ass, beat him bloody. But based on what I've seen so far, I can't really sit there and justify that, because that is just blatantly abusing your power of being an officer who's stronger, who's got the numbers, and who's able to take on one scrawny ass, annoying voice motherfucker. And it seems maybe this dude may got a case to win a lawsuit and get a whole bunch of money from these motherfuckers. But again, time will in detail, especially when you got people already saying he was in the right, the officer, in what it is that he was doing. But again, I don't understand how you could be in the right and then you still lose your position of power, because it seems like somebody's just trying to cover their ass very drastically after that shit left the anus in dramatic fashion. But let me know, what do you think? Was it justified? Was it not justified? Should you comply?
Bro, it's definitely not justified doing none of that shit, bro. None of that shit should have ever happened to bro. None of that shit. Cause
same old phone.
like I said, that's just ridiculous. You know?
Upgrade to the new.
That shit's just wild to me. I want to see this
No.
Minecraft video.
Gave me money. You know, for a long time now, you've had people discussing, and when I say discussing, I mean screaming at each other about whether or not Minecraft's progression is any good. On one side, you have people who say that Minecraft is a sandbox, and therefore it doesn't need in-depth progression or complex systems, and who can't play Tekken because the machines will give them a panic attack. And on the other side, you have people who think the progression is shallow, disjointed, and generally not Terraria. And as a certified centrist, I am both one of the most insufferable people on the planet, and can also see how wrong everyone is from atop my fence. Team Bootlicker likes to say things like, well, Minecraft is a sandbox. If you don't like something, just ignore it and play the game your way. That is until somebody mentions progression or RPG mechanics. Then suddenly, you don't understand the point of Minecraft, and you're playing the game wrong. They act as if the progression is sacred, and like it isn't the product of 15 years of hacked together systems. And that if you change it in any way, suddenly you need to fight biblically accurate Radon just to make a wooden pickaxe. Or that if you give more practical uses to things, that somehow goes against the spirit of the game.
No, you don't understand. Features having zero practical use and being ignored by 99% of the player base is actually a good thing.
Damn, that's cool. Hey, check out this 2-liter I filled with Tannerite. Oh. But also, Minecraft doesn't need progression like Terraria to be good. A big part of Minecraft's appeal is its simplicity. It doesn't need to be super deep to be satisfying. At least that's what I tell my girlfriend. Progression in a game can be simple and rewarding. Minecraft just struggles with the second part. Fact is, the progression is made up of multiple disjointed systems that just don't play well off of each other, and that leads to the progression feeling very fragmented. In most games, the progression curve is relatively smooth, where the player gradually and consistently increases in strength. The problem with Minecraft's progression is that it's about as smooth as landing on a 737. The core of the issue is that players can easily blast through the early game, often literally within minutes, but then slam into a brick wall, where the progression plateaus and they make almost no vertical progress for hours. That is until the player hits the point where they're abruptly granted access to the best gear in the game. And a big contributor to this poor pacing is how unevenly spaced out the material progression is. Out of the 5 main materials, wood, stone, iron, diamond, and netherite, the player can easily get through over half of them within minutes of starting the game, and everyone is just oddly okay with that. Wood and stone barely even register on the timeline of a playthrough. I mean, the average player uses wood tools for what, a minute?
What is my purpose?
You mine 3 stone.
Oh my god.
And stone will only last a few minutes beyond that. You can easily spawn into a world, hop in a cave, and have iron within minutes of spawning.
But then the material progression completely stalls, and that same material you got within minutes of spawning ends up lasting for hours. Because the next upgrade is Diamond, and it can take hours to fully switch off of Iron, especially because players often wait to make the switch until after they can enchant it. At which point the player strength explodes, and they go from what is basically starting gear to the best equipment in the game in one move. I feel like we missed a few steps. Why are we going from gear you basically start the game with and upgrading directly into the gear you end the game with? It means that for 99% of your playthrough, you're only using 2 materials. Well, unless you count Netherite, but you shouldn't because it's not an upgrade. We'll get more into it later, but Netherite provides no practical benefit over Diamond. It's just a status symbol. It's like a luxury SUV, or being on the flight log to Little St. James Island. So Netherite is optional. But why not give us some options that don't suck? Especially because some of them are already in the game. I mean, seriously, we have chain and we have chainmail, but you cannot use chain to craft chainmail. Mojang's offices have to be filled with leaded exhaustions. There's no other way. I'm not sure why we have to find chainmail and can't just straight up craft it. It's not like it offers insane protection. And it would be a really easy change too. Well, it would be for any other developer. All they would need to do is make the chain recipe 2 per craft, and that would allow chainmail to act as a cheaper alternative to iron and give players a bit of choice early game. And sticking with the theme of early game choice, what if the player doesn't go mining immediately but still wants some protection? Well, then they can make leather armor. Except literally nobody does this. No one is going to spend 30 minutes hunting down every cow in a biome just to make the worst armor in the game, especially when it's objectively easier to get iron armor. But just like chainmail, there's actually a pretty simple solution. Minecraft already has rabbit hides, which are basically small pieces of leather, and can already be crafted into leather by combining 4 of them together. So, make the recipe reversible, rename rabbit hide to like leather scrap or small leather or whatever, and then craft leather armor out of those instead. Because if it only took 6 leather total, that might be worth it for some players. So, I had a section about why they should add copper equipment, but while wrapping this video up, Mojang announced they're adding copper equipment. So that's a good few days work down the drain. Even when they do something right, they still find a way to fuck me over. But it is good that they're trying to give players more early game options. Granted, I'm not really sure how much use a lot of these items get because it's not like it's hard to get a lot of iron early on. Copper equipment and armor updates would mostly expand the game's horizontal progression, but it would just be nice if they were options. But you know, there could be an even better use for copper and equipment. A few of you may have noticed I haven't mentioned gold yet, and a lot of you probably didn't notice because you forgot gold was even an option. I forgot to until this point in the script. Gold has been a joke of a material for years because while it is the fastest and most enchantable, it only has 32 uses.
What the hell is even that?
Everyone knows gold is useless. What if it could be used for something good? Like buying premium vehicles in War Thunder. Are you like me and think, man, I sure do wish there was more conflict and is now living in 10 major nations? Immersive, which the supercomputer
no promo off me,
games that
baby.
can run on my for at least 6 months and 7 days of premium. And that's rose gold. By taking gold items to a smithing table and combining them with copper, you can make rose gold. Similar to copper, these items would be an optional step between 2 existing materials, this time iron and diamond. What makes it so perfect is that the biggest gap in material progression is between iron and diamond, where the players will get iron within minutes of spawning, but then will still be using it hours later until they can fully replace it with diamond. So rose gold can help smooth out the progression by giving players something to upgrade with while they slowly work their way to diamond. Plus, this works out perfectly with the loot you start to get in the mid-game, because the nether is filled with gold and gold accessories, which normally are a complete waste of space, but now you can take the gold items back to the overworld and turn them into useful equipment. And ruined portal frames, which currently have some of the worst loot in the game because it's all gold, can now provide players with an interesting gameplay experience by giving them early access to mid-game gear. The whole rose gold concept makes a painful amount of sense, which is why it's a shame that it'll never be in the game. Because we don't need your fancy materials or liberal ideas, because we got something even better. Gambling! Minecraft's late game progression is bad, and that's mostly because the enchantment system is genuinely fucking awful. There are 2 main ways to get enchantments, both of which basically boil down to gambling, which sounds awesome, but turns out having major gameplay progression locked behind RNG, actually not the best idea. The most obvious way to get enchantments is through the enchantment table, no shit. But this sucks for a multitude of reasons. When the player goes to enchant, they already know exactly what they want, but they don't just get to pick the enchantment, instead they have to gamble. They usually end up getting useless enchantments, or the enchantment they want but at a lower level, or they get one enchantment and nothing else, and maybe the player gets a few of the enchantments they do want. Then they have to decide if they should hold on to that item and make another gamble for the rest of the enchantments, and then they have to combine them, or should they try to reroll one to have, and they have to deal the ammo, too expensive. This is fucking stupid! I know exactly what I want! Why do I have to keep pulling this lever until I get lucky? And you know what really puts this system on the short bus? The only way to get enough experience is to use an XP farm. Yeah, of course, because you know what would really take this roller coaster of an experience to the next level? Sitting in a corner doing literally nothing for hours. And the XP system alone is a whole other mess. The average hostile mob drops around 6 XP. Getting to level 30 requires 1,395. That's well over 200 mobs. And even though enchanting only sets you back 3 levels, experience is exponential, meaning that going just from level 27 to 30 requires another 51 mobs. Even if you only enchant your armor and 4 basic tools, and even if you get insanely lucky and it only takes 2 attempts per item, that's still over 800 mobs. Plus ammo costs, that's easily over 1,000 mobs. There's no way you're doing that without an XP farm. The equivalent to enchanting in Terraria, and yes, I'm comparing Minecraft to Terraria, is modifiers. They add different effects to your items and you can pay to reroll them. But importantly, you can usually afford them with the money you gather just by playing the game normally. Whereas in Minecraft, experience is, in practical terms, a currency. But the thing you're supposed to purchase with it is so expensive that you're never going to be able to afford it without exploiting the game mechanics. But then, once you do have a farm, it's too much of an overcorrection, and the cost of enchanting goes from unreasonably expensive to basically free. And because you can retry as many times as you want, it means that on a practical level, the only thing separating a good set of enchantments from a bad set of enchantments is just how long are you willing to let your computer run. And maybe I'm crazy, it's the reason I'm in your walls, but I feel like if a player can stand AFK in a room for hours and be rewarded with the best equipment in the game, something has gone critically wrong with your game design. But if for some reason you don't want to engage with this masterfully crafted system,
Changing your
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong so far.
you can always use the tried and true method. Slavery. Why is slavery always the answer in this game? We can't have fireflies because stupid children might try to feed them to a frog, but enslaving an entire people? Well, that's just good business. Right, Mojang, you spineless fox, so now you get the wonderful task of cycling lecterns hundreds of times until you get all the enchantments you need. And similar to the enchantment table, it's incredibly tedious and boring. I was going to say that, given the opportunity, players will optimize the fun out of a game. But that implies there's an alternative way to get enchantments. What are you going to do? Find them all in structures? Yeah, good luck with that. You'd be more likely to find a stable career at Ubisoft. The random chance aspect made sense when enchanting was first introduced because players had to commit to whatever they got. I'm not saying that was a good system, but it made some sense. But now the game encourages players to get the best gear possible with rerolls and combining, but they never provided a good way to get each enchantment. And what makes this so much worse is the outsized role enchantments play in the progression, and how they monopolize basically all late game upgrades. All the enchantments basically fall into two categories: stat increases, like efficiency and sharpness, which simply make number go bigger, and effects like fire aspect and depth strider, which fundamentally change how an item performs. The real problem is with the stat increases, because they take the role which should be material upgrades. And not only do they take them, but they completely eclipse the material progression. The mining speed of the 5 main materials ranges from 2 to 9. Efficiency 5 is worth 26. In mining speed, damage, and protection, enchantments just outclass everything. It's not even close. And the insane power of enchantments leads to other problems. It's the reason why netherite is useless. Basic netherite is better than basic diamond, beating it out in mining speed 9 to 8. However, because of the absurd bonus efficiency adds and the way that mining speed is calculated, efficiency 5 causes both materials to hit the soft cap in mining speed, meaning for literally 99% of blocks, there is no speed difference between diamond and netherite. Enchantments already push diamond to the limit of what's possible, meaning any material upgrades that come after that are basically redundant. Netherite was already an unnecessary addition, and even if Mojang wanted to add another new material, the current enchantment system makes it pointless. Enchantments just carry way too much weight. The importance of enchantments basically outweighs the importance of materials. And maybe it's the microchip talking, but I feel like in a game called Minecraft, the materials you mine and craft into tools should matter more than how much time you spend at the slots. Enchantment should be modifiers for equipment, and not the main source of power. There's a reason why so many people view the progression in 2 stages, before and after enchanting. Not only because the enchantments are so powerful, but because the majority of them can come from the enchantment table, it means that there is no intermediate step where the player will have some of the enchantments. You just all at once go from having none of the enchantments to all of the enchantments. And the fact that almost every effect, from fire aspect to depth strider, comes from the same RNG lotto is incredibly fucking lame and removes so many interesting possibilities. There are so many suggestions on how to improve it, but almost all of them require massive overhauls. Imagine if instead of gambling for every effect, they can instead come from items you find out in the world. Kind of like how it works for certain treasure enchantments, but expanded. What if to get fire aspect, instead of wasting hours of your life cycling through menus, you can instead go to the nether, fight blazes, and using the blaze rods you collected, add fire damage to your sword. Or imagine if water temples weren't just massive fuck-off labyrinths with nothing in them except microplastics, but instead, massive fuck-off labyrinths that as a reward for clearing them, grant you access to depth strider or respiration and microplastics by collecting the sponge inside and using it to modify your gear. Or what if instead of surrounding the enchantment table with generic bookshelves, you can instead surround it with different blocks that give players access to certain enchantments. The blocks can be a mix of new and existing options, like sponge granting access to water-related enchantments, and then maybe a new blaze rod block for fire aspect, and so on. Systems like these reward players for overcoming challenges and exploring the world, and it'll be a lot more interesting than every effect being achieved through RNG and menu navigation. And collecting blocks is a lot more humane than collecting people, Mojang. The only problem is that this solution will never happen. Yeah, as much as the current system deserves to be old yellered, Mojang are completely incapable of making bold changes to the system, because they operate under the principle that any updates must be completely inconsequential, lest we accidentally upset anyone with a deep, unabashed love for random number generators. So it's highly unlikely that Mojang would gut the current enchantment system, but there could be a much more agreeable option. They could keep the existing enchantment system, while still introducing key items that grant access to specific enchantments. While this isn't the ideal solution, because the ideal solution involves a shotgun behind a barn, I think it's a fair compromise. It provides a consistent way to get enchantments, gives players new reasons to explore the world, and gives new purposes to underutilized features, while still allowing Mojang to teach kids the virtues of gambling and slavery. Minecraft's own 3/5 compromise. But I do like this option, not only because it can improve the enchantment system, but because it can also improve the structures, because the existing loopholes for structures are a fucking mess. Structures are a great idea that can reward players' curiosity and exploration, and having random rewards can introduce unique factors that keep the game feeling fresh. Generally, when a game wants to reward a player like this, it gives them something slightly above where they're currently at in the progression. That way it feels, rewarding. But this doesn't work particularly well in Minecraft. Because the progression has so few steps, it means the window for giving a player an appropriate reward for where they're at in the game is incredibly narrow. And what compounds this issue is Minecraft's nature as a sandbox. Structures can be found in any order, meaning that predicting what stage the player will be at is nearly impossible. What this results in is the loot from structures either being completely useless, or alternatively, way too good and shortcutting the already short progression. Shortcuts aren't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, they can be a great thing. I take a shortcut by driving the wrong way through the CVS parking lot all the time. Or like how in Dark Souls, if you know what you're doing, you can skip pretty big sections of the game and effectively play the game in the wrong order. It's a great way to reward experienced players for the knowledge that they have. The reason this doesn't really work in Minecraft is because there are so few milestones in progression, so it's possible for players to skip pretty big sections of the game based purely on how lucky their spawn is. In this world I made at random, I spawned in and could immediately see 2 villages and a temple with a 3rd village just over the hill. Within 20 minutes of spawning, I was already in the nether. I wasn't planning on doing this, I wasn't trying to speedrun. I spent about half the time climbing a mountain. The game just gave me everything I needed to skip straight to the nether. Randomly receiving rewards can be fun, but skipping this far into the game doesn't feel rewarding. And this happens because there's no rhyme or reason for what items appear in each structure. You think a structure being harder to find would mean it would have better loot, but it just doesn't. If I showed you these loopholes, ignoring a few obvious giveaways, can you even tell which is which and the order you'd likely find the structures in? You probably can't because nothing about these loopholes indicates how far into the game the player would likely be when they find them. I assume what happened is because it's hard to predict this, Mojang just sort of averaged all the loot together and called it a day. That means that the loot in most structures is about at the level of the early to mid game, like iron and a couple of diamonds. But this is incredibly lame, lazy, and can seriously fuck up the early game progression. And once you enter the mid game, the loot itself becomes mid. While it's always nice to get iron and a few diamonds, as you progress further into the game, these become less and less impactful. And I know it's hard to predict how far a player would have progressed by the time they reach a structure, but Mojang didn't even fucking try. The Stronghold, a structure at the end of the game, can reward the player with iron gear. Does Mojang seriously think the average player is finding the Stronghold before they've made iron armor? And if not, why are they given as a reward? At this point in the game, these items are basically worthless. And the End City, the final structure at the very end of the game. You know what it can reward the player with? Iron. The same material that can be found within literal seconds of spawning. Yeah, that's a reasonable reward for beating the game. What is the point of giving players early game materials and equipment at the very end of the game? Especially because the same chest can spawn enchanted diamond. So the iron is made obsolete by items found in the same fucking container. It's the very end of the game. Logically, it should have the best gear, right? Well, no, because the strongest material is netherite, which doesn't come from the end of the game because that would make sense. Instead, it comes from the middle of the game. Why does the best material in the game come from the second dimension and not the final dimension? Am I fucking microwaved or does this loop progression make no fucking sense? Crazy idea. What if the loot from structures got better as the game progressed? And what if every single structure didn't share the same boring base loot pool? The goal should be to provide players with unique and useful items for each point in the game. The overworld structures are probably the hardest loot pools to balance. Because the early game is so short, it's hard to give items that are worthwhile rewards while not just launching the player straight into mid game. For starters, the miscellaneous items are incredibly lame, like sand because we're in the desert, or bamboo because we're in the jungle. Amazing environmental storytelling. This is a creative game, right? So why not give us something to be creative with? Structures can be loaded with building blocks for the player, like pyramids having sandstone variants, villages having basic woods and stones, and jungles having napalm. Building blocks would be a great early game reward by helping players get started on shelter, and they'd still be nice later into the game, because sometimes it can be a real pain collecting certain blocks like multi-cobblestone. You know, unless you want to eat the building. But what about the valuables like iron and diamond? Finding diamond is supposed to be a really big achievement. It has an almost mythical status, but the fact that you can casually find them in a structure within minutes of spawning really takes away from that. And what makes this worse is that diamonds are so valuable that the game will usually only spawn 1 to 2 in a structure, which both ruins the excitement of finding your first diamonds, while also disappointing the player. Because what are you going to do with 1 diamond? Make a spade? Everyone hates spades. Diamonds just are not a good fit for the early game. They should not spawn in surface structures. Instead, they should be replaced by gold, and by extension, rose gold. These would act as a perfect early game reward. They're similar to diamond in that they're hard to come by in the early game, but unlike diamond, aren't so valuable that there can only be like 1 to 2. And assuming they don't gut the enchantment system, a fun idea could be, what if you could find low-level gear with enchantments? Imagine early game finding a stone pickaxe with efficiency or a copper axe with sharpness. And remember, enchantments are more impactful on worse materials due to the low base stats. A stone pickaxe with efficiency 2 is actually slightly faster than basic diamond. These items would be way more interesting than the ones we currently have. Right now, some structures can spawn some basic tools like normal iron, but these aren't particularly exciting because players can just craft the exact same tool at any time. But what players can't do early game is enchant, meaning these items would be super unique because the only way you can get them is if you find them. And once the players reach the mid game, there's no real reason for structures to still be giving iron as a valuable reward, especially with the addition of rose gold. It can still appear, but it should be moved from the valuables loot pool to the miscellaneous loot pool. As for the structures, the Nether Fort should give a larger variety of gold items because that's likely what the player will be working towards at that time. Bastions are already pretty solid. They can give enchanted gold and diamond gear and the netherite template. The only real problem is how heavily weighted towards the garbage items they are. Like, can you imagine raiding a bastion and the best item you get is 6 golden carrots? And the ancient cities. Leggings and hose? Really?
I'm professional soccer.
Fucking that whole warden shit was like really disappointing for me.
Swift sneak, haha, you gotta sneak around. Fuck you. Give players all the diamond options and remove the dead on arrival iron. And moving into the end game, it's tricky, because the best material is netherite, which is obviously a nether exclusive, meaning the material progression really peaks in the mid game. But come on, basic iron from the stronghold? Really? This is basically the end of the game. This should absolutely be enchanted diamond. And finally, the end city chest being clogged up with iron is disgusting. It's the very end of the game and so should give the very best loot. It should be enchanted diamond, books, golden apples, the works. Of course, you do also get the elytra, which is a fitting reward because it is the best item in the game and one of the very few milestones in player progression. And it would be great if they added more items like the elytra. Take a cue from Terraria and add items that fundamentally expand the player's abilities. Maybe an item that lets you permanently run faster, or one that lets you jump higher, or maybe one that lets you place blocks further away. Actually, that last one is stupid. Why would you ever want that? You know what would be even better? How about another passive mob that doesn't fucking do anything? And I know when people talk about fixing the progression, what they usually mean is to add a bunch of stuff. You can speculate all day on the things that they should add, but what we already have could also be significantly improved, and with relatively little effort. With the exception of the enchantment system, because the only real solution for that is buckshot. Most of these aren't really massive changes. A few new items, yes, but it's mostly tweaking things that already exist. And I know a lot of the purists will say that nothing needs to change and that everything is fine how it is, but they always say that when change is suggested. Then the change gets added, they shut up, and then they move the goalposts, and then the next new thing becomes a threat. But it's hard to argue that there's no need for change, especially when something like the enchantment system is so universally hated, and the fact that there's a whole genre of videos on YouTube now dedicated to trying to make Minecraft fun again. What's funny is a common piece of advice they often give is to play the game slower. The reason why this can feel like a more satisfying way to play is because by dragging out the early stages of the game, you can artificially smooth out the progression curve. And while this might work for some people, the solution doesn't scale well. You can't expect every single person to play the game at an artificially slow pace. That's just not realistic. The normal pace of progression should just be satisfying. And I've heard people argue that if you change the progression or add new RPG mechanics or add new endgame content, that might alienate people who aren't interested in that sort of thing and who just want to build. And that these changes might make the game more difficult, which could lock people out from using certain things. First of all, it's fucking Minecraft. It's not going to be that difficult. But the justification is that sandbox elements can be easily accessed by anybody. But what's that worth if nobody engages with them? In general, I feel like the sandbox crowd severely overestimates how large they are. The average player does not give a shit about a few new blocks and another passive mob that doesn't do anything. Hell, a lot of people don't even know these things exist, because when they're added, there's zero hype around them. Outside of the sandbox crowd, nobody cares. I can guarantee you that more people would engage with new endgame or progression-based content than have ever built with something like mud blocks. And if you really hate it that much, just ignore it, right? That's what you guys always say when we point out how useless something is. And if all you want to do really is build, and you don't want to be bothered with progression at all, there's actually a pretty simple solution. You can play creative. And War Thunder. Remember to click the links in the pinned comment or description below. New and returning players who haven't played for at least 6 months on
Hey, that everything he said in this video was legit true. I think Minecraft's like progression and like everything else around it is pretty mid. Very mid. Alright, we're gonna hop on the disc. The disc. Are you sleeping? Sleepy, sleepy. What you doing? La di la di la. Good night. What time is it? 7? Let's see when she wakes up. Alright, chat. It's just me and you now. Well, my boy is on. He's playing League right now. So if he does join, then I need to talk to him about what's it called? What's it called? Me and him are trying to get another one of us to play a mod pack and do like a challenge or some shit. I want to see this video because I always seen RO craft and I want to know like how niggas even play that. Well, look at that! What the fuck? That's my thing with fucking. That's why, like, my friends were like, they're like, "Hey, yo, we should play RO craft." Why? Why would I want to play that? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't seem fun to me. Like, one of them, they were like, "Hey, yo, hop on this mod pack, nigga, bro." It literally makes Minecraft so fucking unplayable. It was literally like, it literally took him a whole ass day to mine like 3 blocks off a tree with his hand. A whole day in Minecraft, and then by then he was already dead because mobs, they do more damage, health doesn't regen as fast. Like, bro, look, pigs tuck you back. You see what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck? Niggas just chilling, grinding. Whole ass demon pops out of a fucking like you see, like what the hell? That shit is not fun to me. That shit's just random and it wants to kill you. To me, nothing in this game is safe. No, nigga, it ain't, cause I've seen it. You can mine a piece of wheat and a fucking demon will pop up. I'm telling you, there's nothing in this game is safe. I didn't unmute the shit. My bad, yeah.
Could use to block most mobs' attacks. But bro,
look, nigga, try to go to sleep. A fucking demon comes out. Like, what the fuck?
Come on. Now that I had my armor, it was time to explore the battle tower off in the distance. Here, I could gain lots of XP to keep leveling up my skills, as well as strong items that would help me defeat the Ender Dragon. Okay. I don't want to jump straight in there, because iron armor is not diamond armor. It's still die, so I want to try to break the spawners from the outside and avoid fighting the mobs straight on. Oh, okay. That's an elemental spider. Don't notice me. And can I make a swoop for the chests? Yes, I can. First floor is looted. Now we'll start going up. Okay. Don't notice me. Okay. Please stay away from me. Alright. Blight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We don't mess with the purple glowing mobs. Those can one-tap you. At least on iron armor. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna skip that floor entirely. We do not mess with blights. Okay, I want to make a play for the chest. Just locked? Okay, hold on. What I can do here is use the saw to get sticks, and I can craft lockpicks. I have to pick this lock. What is this? Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, we got the combination. Ooh, vampirism. Vampirism book. Oh my goodness. Heals you for portion of damage dealt. That's like, okay. Alright, we're doing really good so far. At this point, I had gained a bunch of levels and even an insanely rare book. However, with it raining in a cold biome, my body temperature was getting too low, which could be fatal. Let's pickaxe zombie. Let's pickaxe zombie. Those can also one-tap you. And I've had hypothermia. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'll leave off on a vampirism book. Oh my god. I did not mean to pull off that.
This nigga is out here playing. This nigga playing with his life.
The first thing I did with my levels was upgrade my attack to level 8 so I can start crafting iron weapons. The first of which I wanted to make was called a saber. I got a broken quality? Oh my god, I can't do that. Worthless quality? Oh my goodness. But I kept getting really bad qualities on it, which are basically random buffs or nerfs that get applied after making a weapon. Alright, a regular one. And you might also be asking why I made a saber if it does less damage than a sword. However, it came with a damage reduction ability, which on hardcore mode was pretty useful. Iron spear, iron saber, these are pretty good weapons. And I have this vampirism book. I'm gonna save it till when I have stronger weapons to put it on, but that's a really good book to have. And since I was at a village, I went to see if there were any diamond armor trades available, and now we have enough for the chest piece. We got that. And used spare XP I had to level my defense skill high enough to wear it. I'm level 16. Defense level 16. Yes! Yes, diamond armor. Okay. Honestly, I'm more open to looting structures now that I have a lot more defense. I traveled to another battle tower nearby, and the main thing I wanted to try and collect was called a bauble. They're essentially items that grant you special buffs outside of what armor or weapons could offer, and have a high chance to spawn in one of the upper rooms of a battle tower. Maybe I can get my hands on some good baubles. Gapples. Cross necklace. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually really good. Alright, we're getting out. We got what we wanted. Oh my god, cross necklace bauble. Don't drop it. That is really good. It basically grants longer invincibility tick in between damage. So like, if you don't try to hit something, you can't just spam click it. Like, you kind of have to wait a tick. That tick in between damage ticks for me is longer now. I was allowed to wear quite a few more baubles, so it's definitely a goal of mine to collect more. But before I ventured out, I figured I should set a base at this village and build a barrier to keep hostile mobs out. After all, a shelter to fall back on was pretty useful in case I ever got stuck in a bad situation. I'll mark this village down as the main one. I'll call it, what should I call it? I'll give it like a fancy tower icon. I'll call it Tech Town. This will be our village icon. And after this, I traveled across the river since I spotted a structure I knew had a chance to contain more baubles. There were even more broken ones than the cross necklace I just got, so I knew it was worth it to investigate. Alright, yo. What's going on over here? This village definitely has a different layout. Ooh, there's a lot of crops. Any villagers out here? Oh. Oh, I noticed there were zombie villagers inside, which in RLcraft were a lot stronger than vanilla, so I had to proceed with caution. No, they broke down their doors. Okay, we gotta get rid of you guys. Oh, some of them lived. What are you trading? Okay, herbalist. What are these trades? Biome purifier. What the heck? What are you? You're another herbalist. Okay, you guys are both herbalists. Potion of fairy transformation. Okay, what? Where are the other zombies at? I want to kill them before they kill the other ones. Is it upstairs? Oh! Alright, you guys gotta go. What's this stuff? Potion of absorption, okay. Oh, I can open these bookshelves. This place is like... What the... Oh my goodness. That chest is trying to kill me. It kind of did a bit of damage to my head. Oh my god, it did a ton of damage to my head. I think those drop baubles if I kill it though. I'm not losing my world to a chest. Okay. I have to hit it when its mouth's open, I think. Alright, what'd you drop? You dropped a lucky clover. It makes you feel slightly luckier. Okay. Does that mean I have like a permanent potion of luck with me now? If so, that's not bad, because that means I get better loot from chests. Okay, what else we got here? Is that a longsword or a saber? It's a longsword. Okay, it's two-handed, so if I have a shield in my offhand, it's gonna give me mana fatigue, so not really worth, but that could have been cool if I didn't already have iron weapons. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Since there's a bunch of crops out here, I can level up my mining to all the way up to level 8, which means I can take this iron pick and finally use it. And while I'm still looking around, I think it's important that I point out how close we are to 1 million subscribers. If you enjoy these types of videos, subscribing is the best way to guarantee that you'll see more. But yeah, any new subscriber would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh my god.
Look. See what I'm talking about? See what the fuck I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Niggas minding his business, just chopping plants. Whole ass fucking Hydra came out. Poisoned.
Oh my god. My head's on red. Double gapping. Heal up. Heal me up. Heal me up. Oh my god. Am I out of bandages? No, I have two. Oh my god. Make sure my head is healed up. That's priority. Actually, my head's kind of healed up. I just can't get hit again. Maybe I can bow it. You're not dying. Any of a ton of health. Okay. Alright. Alright. I can't finish looting that place. I gotta kill that guy. It's in the house? Actually, that might be better. Oh yeah. Kill spot. Oh yeah. You're in the kill zone now. Say goodbye. It's almost dead. Goodbye, bro. After narrowly escaping with my life, I went back to Tech Town to craft a diamond shield. Shielding power 20? Oh my goodness. And also traded for more diamond.
Made with real.
Hey, chat, I'm hungry as hell. Chat, I'm gonna go make some ramen. And be back. Cause nigga, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make some ramen. It's gonna be real quick, you know. I make ramen with the swiftness, you know. So I'll be back. Be back. If Sergio joins, if anyone joins, let them know I'm getting ramen. waiting for? Hmm? Alright, we are back. Chat. I made my ramen instantly, y'all. Told y'all I was like that. Alright, back to this nigga getting his ass beat on some RL craft. I want to see how he beats.
Yo, Pro 2 diamond chest plate. Now I gotta combine these two, but oh my. Pro 2? Now, I wanted to get enough emeralds for another chest plate and combine them for protection 3. However, while I was mining ores, my world was about to go through what was called a blood moon. Whoa, 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 what does that mean? This was an event that only has a 1% chance to happen each night, and meant super deadly mobs were about to start spawning all around me. I needed to get shelter. Get back to the village, get back to the village. Can I sleep it? You don't feel tired enough? Get me inside, we are skipping this. Fortify the house. You feel tired enough to sleep? What do you mean? All my villagers are gonna die. All I could hear were the screeches of the monsters outside the house, hoping none of them had the ability to break in. I needed to survive the night.
Oh, some of them do.
Faradon? Who the is Faradon? Yo, can that thing stop making that weird noise, bro? What is that? Oh, nah. I'm torching every inch of this place. I'm not dying to a blood moon. That red light's not bleeding in anymore. How did you reach my door? Yo! That thing is a weapon. They're not breaking through that, right? Because there's cobblestone on this side. Yo.
You see what I'm talking about? This bullshit,
Want to
man.
take the next step with Entivio? Then it's time to talk to your healthcare provider. With Entivio, you may be...
nonsense.
Oh, do I hide underground? I'm making a bunker in case they break in.
I'm gonna get my spaceman up and running again. Cause I need some light here. It's not too dark. This one I'll use this one. I don't think this one actually works. I have to grab the other one. Just wait and see. Oh, charging? This one is literally doing nothing. I don't think it's bright enough. This over here. There, nothing over there yet. It is low key a little weird in here. I'm not gonna lie. Sergio got off the game when he saw I entered the Discord. I'm gonna stay in this perfect.
What is on the other side of that wall?
Yeah?
Must have been night. So it's daytime already.
It's taking a
It just died. Something just died. Those are the white particles you get when something dies. I think I survived the blood moon. The light's not seeping through the edges anymore. Okay. I want to check the outside. I have to eventually, right? I need to be sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think they all despawned. Why is there a giant hole in the ground here? Oh, my. It tried to come in. Villagers I was breeding with dead. Some of the doors are broken. Did they get the Prot 2 guy? Yep, he's a zombie villager now. Wow. After the Blood Moon had completely destroyed my village, I knew I would have to do more exploration to keep gearing for the Ender Dragon. So I took all the valuables I could and decided to leave and adventure out. But RLcraft had other plans. You gotta be kidding me. Not again. What do you mean? What do you mean it's rising again? Since I learned the strat was to stay underground and hidden, I was able to survive. But it felt so strange that on back-to-back nights, I got hit with the 1% chance of a Blood Moon to happen. Okay, it's daytime now. I still hear one of them. I have a potion of absorption. I could pop this. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all the mobs. There's another one over there. I'm just gonna get out of this village. After getting back-to-back Blood Moons, I was starting to realize just what I had signed up for. However, I made a promise to beat this mod.
I should put the light over there, huh? So, because now I'm... Okay, where's one? Okay, it looks a lot better. A lot better. Jesus. So I want chat, so y'all niggas can tell me this type of stuff, y'all. Keep getting this on.
Mod pack in hardcore, and I fully intended to give it my best effort. I killed the blight! I killed the blight! So I packed everything valuable I still had from Tech Town. Boom! Brought to him, breaking 3 diamond chestplate, and traveled as far as I could until I found a new home. Whoa! Giant building. What is this place? Those towers look run down. Ugh. Is that more of that blood liquid? Oh my god, this is jump scared out of me. Oh my god. Oh my god, that genuinely jump scared me so bad. I was quickly observing that the desert was not a good place for survival. So I did a bunch of traveling on foot, running into any structure that looked safe enough to loot, grabbing any items I thought might have had some use.
New Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones. That's Dazs.
Diamond pickaxe! More apples. Diamond sword too. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is really good. I have a diamond sword now. Can I level my attack? Yes, I get level 16. I can use this. Clear skies favor. Does more damage when there's clear skies. Okay, I think I'll put the clear skies book on it. But I didn't find anything insane until I came across a village I had never seen before. It's a village? I think this is one of the villager bases. Hold on. Yes, it is. There can be baubles in these too. Okay, just get me inside. What's in these? Bunch of arrows. Let's go check out the rest of the place. There were a few reasons why this village in particular was so good. First was it had more baubles. Ooh. Speaking of which, Cobalt Shield grants immunity to knockback when held or equipped in a bauble slot. Where can I put that? I put it on my back. Okay, grants immunity to knockback then. Okay, that's really good. We have a recall potion. These are huge. These TP you to your spawn point, so if you're about to die, you can just drink one and you're gone. And second was a secret hidden in the basement. Here's an underground spot. Which one is it? Which one of these do I have to right click? That one. There's a secret room. It's an enchant table! Yo! I need to be match level 12. I get up to 6. Okay, I think that's what I want to grind out next. Oh, attack level 12. Or a magic level 12. I can enchant now. I should probably get some levels up before I head back. What do we have here? Isn't this structure in Crazy Crafts? Oh, it's just the spawner. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh! Another recall potion. Lucky Horseshoe. Where negates fall damage? And a balloon. Increases jump height and negates some fall damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a balloon. Where does that go? I can put it in any of these. Okay. Increases jump height and negates some fall damage. Oh. That is a higher jump height, alright. Oh, wow. So I have Prot 2, I can put on the helmet. That's really good because helmet head damage. I think that's how that works. Lifesteal 2 if I get level 30. Lifesteal is such a good enchant. The Lifesteal enchant was one of the best in all of RLcraft since it lets you heal some of your health each time you attack a mob. So I found another Blight mob that gave me just enough levels for the enchant, but it dropped a bit more than just XP. Oh, I hit it. Oh, so much XP. And heart shards. 5 heart shards. Wait, that might be... I'm at level 30! What? Okay, so I have 4 other of these heart shards, so I have 9. If I combine them all, I get a heart container. If I apply it, I get a permanent extra heart. Oh my goodness. Let's go, and some of it went to my head. That's good. Extra health on the head. That means we're about to get... Oh, just straight lifesteal. Okay, you know, that's actually not bad. Just straight lifesteal on the sword. I'll take that. And I have this vampirism book. I'm gonna put that with the lifesteal, so I'm getting, like, so much extra health each hit I land on something. The enchant table was working in my favor, but I also double-checked all of the villagers' trades and came across my first advanced enchant. Advanced looting! Yo! Yo! I'm about to get the best sword ever. Hold on. An advanced version of an enchant is very overpowered since it basically means 2x the base level. So this advanced looting 2 book was the equivalent of looting 4. Look at this sword. This sword's crazy. All right, any mob I can try my sword on? Oh, I see an enemy. Yeah, you want this? Yeah. Just wait till I get sharpness on this thing too. Oh my goodness. Now, the main thing that was on my mind was collecting as much XP as possible to keep adding enchants to my diamond pieces of gear, as well as picking up anything cool along the way until I was full diamond. But while I was mainly hoping for battle towers or villages, I stumbled across a structure I had never seen before in RLcraft. Wait, what is this? Whoa! Is this a coliseum? Structures of this size are extremely rare and often means something valuable was inside. What is this? Is this a mine shaft? I don't think there's anything up in the house, no. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Those kind of like those buildings that like were like all torn apart. Is it pressure plate? Anything below that? My goodness. Oh, there's a dispenser. Oh. Backpack. Destructive 2. Increases explosion size. Okay, I don't have any explosive weapons. The Realms of Dragora, the Book of Legendary. Okay, wait, hold on. Whoa. Pearl there. Unattained Curse Break. And then, I guess, Javelin and Skull of Secrets. I don't know. The answer to the secret of closed doors. Is that a key? Silver Javelin. I'll keep all this in case it's important for some reason. Dragora, the blight in you and your adventure through a bountiful world. Welcome to a decade-old world made with passion and love. Our Earth, struck by a catastrophic event known as the Blight, happened a few thousand years ago. Ruined cities have been long overtaken by the sands of the wastelands, with the green of corruption feasting on the remains of the unfortunate. Okay, so basically everything's terrible is what I'm getting from this. Few places are suitable for those seeking shelter from the corruption, but dreams have shown you faraway lands beyond canyons of molten rock where this world, now known as Dragora, seems to be healing. However, despite serene visions in the warmth of a rising sun, a darkness yet lurked, one which you failed to notice. Is this telling me there's like a promised land? Far away from everything? Having read the prologue, take note of the sense regarding canyons and molten rock. The keen eye may have deducted the meaning behind this as travels through Dragora should lead to these, and more importantly, the lands beyond riddled with kingdoms, waterfalls, lush oceans, grand mountain ranges, and overall beauty. These secrets, just as most everything in the realm of Dragora, have been written in an immersive way without any links leading you away from what makes up these worlds. So seeking the secrets are to be done within the boundaries of these worlds, where you may find libraries of lore filled with magical swords, stones, and their guardians. So on your travels, if you're willing to read the lore, make sure to do so keenly as you may never uncover secrets, hidden passages, and knowledge on shadows yet to come. This book promised a faraway civilization where I could finally be away from all the dangers of RLcraft. But of course, it didn't leave a detailed description of how to actually get there. But it hinted that as long as I kept trying to beat the mod pack, I would learn soon enough. I even think I found something the book referenced on the way back to the village. I wonder if that's the corrupted biome the book talked about. All that red stuff taking over the land. Interesting. I'm not touching any of that. That looks too deadly. It all felt too early for me to explore. So while I was out traveling, I thought of a way to start finding stronger gear faster. I'm starting to get in a phase of the world where what I need to upgrade right now are more pieces of diamond armor with better enchants and baubles, especially the broken heart bauble. I can keep running on foot until I get all of that. That's a risky business, especially without any recall potions left. One strat is to get something that can make me fly. There are potions that do this, and there is taming certain mobs that will do this. Flight potions were hard to obtain in my current situation, let alone temporary, so I opted towards finding a mob I can tame and fly with.
Step inside the world of flavors.
What the? My backpack. I need to get my backpack. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is that doing here? Oh my god. Go, 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 go. This is why I need a flying mount. Like, I can't deal with all this on the ground. The mob I wanted to tame in particular was called the Rock. However, there were 3 important items I needed before I tamed one. The first was a soul stone, which wasn't that hard to acquire, but carried heavy significance. See, whatever mob I use it on can always be respawned and teleported back to me. Something that would be useful for my future flying mount. We got a soul stone now, though. Yes. Now, the last 2 items were going to require a bit of traveling. One of them being the avian saddle used for mounting the rock, and the other being silex fish needed to feed and tame it. I wasn't sure which one I'd come across first, as they both required certain biomes. So I just picked a direction and collected anything useful I found along the way. Is that the structure I think it is? Yo, hold on here. It is what I think it is. Okay, that's pretty big. These diamond leggings are better. actually noticeably better. The trip was starting off well as I finished a full set of diamond armor and leveled up my skills a bit to acquire a diamond pick and axe as well. But by far the coolest thing I found on the way was a rare mega village. You're lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. What is that thing? What are you guys? Okay, get me over there. Yes! Okay, you gotta die. Yo, okay. There's not a dragon right here. And there's a second dragon. Oh my god, I get a super village and there's just dragons everywhere. It's just too risky. There's dragon over there, dragon in the middle of it. Like, it was true. I was nowhere near ready to take down my first dragon. But luckily, there was another habitable structure not too far away. Oh, there's that village over there. It's not as strong, but it's good. All right. I know this place has a mob spawner. Ooh, okay. Okay. E-chest. Wow. And there's a spawner up here. Illusioner. Wow, that's a rare one. Okay. Oh, yeah, and level 30 enchant, by the way. So this house is cleared now. This could be a pretty good setup, actually. Crops here. I can probably just get myself level 30 real quick. I was on a mob spawner. Level 30. Let's see what we can get. I'll roll the sharp 3, actually. And how much do I need to fit on my sword? 34 levels. Okay, I'm not too far from that. Oh, shit. Oh, what? To my surprise, the structure also had silexes swimming in the water, meaning I could easily check off another item needed for taming a rock. However, this still left the avian saddle, and for its craft, I needed an item that drops from trolls, a rare cave mob. This meant I would have to go deep underground for the first time, which even in full diamond armor was extremely risky, so I took some time to make a few upgrades. Yo, totem!
Fuck that.
Yo, that's big! Then, go like that. Potion ring of speed, let's go, new bauble. Now permanent speed. Oh, it just dropped a bauble! Oh, I need to go get that. Oh, this one drops. I don't even have to go down there. Grants immunity to poison. This is like one of those broken baubles in the game. Oh my god. Thanks for the layup of an upgrade. But most interestingly, I found a few ways to increase my heart count. Strength vitality. Wait, that's a really good. Strength vitality is a really good one. This gives you more health. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to save up for that then. Okay, that's still worth. Okay, look at my hearts. I have 12. Now I got 14. What's up? And you can get that up to level 5, which is just insane. These would all make surviving a bit easier, so I finally stepped foot into a cave system and went looking for trolls. Anything spawn levels? Oh! Okay, luckily this is the easiest blight known to mankind to kill. Like, damn. Bro was waiting for me. I have a ton of shards. Can I go make another heart? Another heart. We had 15 hearts. Yo, how did it get darker in here? What is that? Did my torches burn out? What is that? Yo, you gotta go, bro. We can't have you in here anymore.
You see what I'm saying, bro? It's the most random nonsense in this fucking game that gets me, bro.
Yo! Unlike whatever that mob was, trolls only spawn in cave systems under forest biomes, so I had to keep traveling a bit deeper. Excuse you. Okay, we got some hard stuff here. Yeah, that's my fortune. What even just did that to me? What even was that? Whatever, we got enough to make another heart. Boom. And while I was back at the base, I got a little distracted and made a set of armor called Tide Guardian. It was slightly better than Diamond and came with a cool buff. Alright, we got this now. We got permanent water breathing. Let's see. Okay, I have strength momentum in water. So this is technically the strongest combination of armor I can make right now. I need to enchant them, obviously. But if I wanted to wear the absolute strongest armor, it'd be this. And when I went looting battle towers for XP to enchant it, I found one of the best baubles in the game. Yes, broken heart bauble. Oh my god. Yes! Lethal damage destroys empty heart containers. Instead, sleep to regenerate heart containers. Oh, where do I put it? Yes, I'll get rid of the luck gem. I don't know what that even did for me this entire time. It basically lets you live longer in tight situations by decreasing your heart count before letting you reach 0, which was very useful in hardcore mode. But eventually, I found my way back into the caves and found my first troll. There's a troll. That's a troll.
With AT&T Business, we can live chat with customers from wherever.
Okay, great. I'm leaving right now. Yeah, see you soon.
Troll, right? Yes, it's a troll. Okay. Wait, how much health does it have? 100. Oh, I thought it was 1,000. There's another one behind it. Can we get up here? Ooh. That could have been bad if I was in stacked. Oh, okay. We got a tusk and a bunch of leather. What am I missing? I need these feathers. Oh, those birds. Those are so annoying. Oh, those are some of the birds I can kill for this. Okay, hold up. Yeah. Oh, he took my sword! Hell no! Okay, I just need 2 of those feathers. Now I had everything for the saddle, so I headed back to the Silex fish from earlier and set up a farm so I had enough to tame a rock. Basically, what I gotta do is I'm just gonna breed a bunch of them. How you do that? You just feed them lapis. I'll just wait till I get 1,000,000 of these. Now they're all enclosed. Start by making a saddle. I put it there, starting in those feathers, troll hide, troll tusk. Boom, avian saddle. That's the saddle I put on whatever animal I want to tame to fly. There's also like a hat system in the game. They're purely visual, but some of them are actually kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, like and subscribe. Almost to 1,000,000. That'd be really cool if we hit that soon, or got really close just off this video. I don't know. That would be so cool. If you do, you're the best. Thank you. Cat ears? Oh my. Oh, hell no! Oh, I got 45 from that? I see the bones now. Okay. 32 avian treats. Soulstone on the ready. Let's go see. Let's go find us a rock. During nighttime, this is perfect time. Whoa, is that a cheetah? I'm afraid it's gonna give me potion effects. Okay. And what do I gotta do for them to spawn, bro? They always spawn near me, and now they don't. Shockingly, no rocks spawned during the whole night, so I just went to my base and started to work on enchanting a bow, since it'll probably be my new main weapon when I start flying. Advanced power 3? Oh my goodness, this bow is about to be so good. Split shot. Scope? Wait, okay. Oh. Oh. Do I like that? I mean, one of them always fires straight. How many arrows is that using? It's only using 1 arrow. Advanced power 3, but what? I don't know if I like this scope or not. I don't know. And afterwards, I tried my luck on finding a rock again. Oh, there's a rock. Don't go anywhere. Yes, come here. Tame. Yes. Yes. I soul mounted it. Let go of me. How do I give it the... Ooh, look at it. Come over here. Why do you put the saddle on you? That's what I'm missing. Avian saddle. There we go. I put it on. Oh, I can fly. Yes. Now, before I go conquering the seas and battle towers with it, where even is it? I gotta rock out with this goofy scope for a bit. Maybe I'll grow to like it until I get a better bow. Doesn't matter. I can summon him to me. Was he a blight? How do you get blighted? Yo, this thing's OP. Look how much health he has as a blight. Okay, we're conquering everything with this. The first place I went was this cherry blossom beach biome, since it had a lot of villages I could quickly loot and take rare enchants from. Or more specifically, these rare books called ancient tomes. You see my boots are feather falling 4. If I ancient tome. Ooh, feather falling 5. Okay. I have an even crazier one I'm about to do. Boom. Fortune 3. Put it in main hand, put another Fortune 3 tome in my offhand. Right click, Fortune 4. Boom. Infinite whenever we want. Mending book, let's go. Oh, I'm breaking 3 right here. Oh, you see this chestplate right here? I'm breaking 4. Boom. And of course, I had to finally take down a battle tower guard. Where's bro at? See, he's trying to hit me? He can't hit me, I'm too fast. Hits me, dies. Let's go. That dude just quick drops so bad. Oh, the top chest is locked. Okay, after you beat the guardian, the tower is gonna explode itself, so I'll just pick up the loot at the bottom. There you go. It starts to implode on itself after the guardian falls. That is so much loot. Oh my goodness. What do I even pick up? Blaze rods and stuff? Okay, hold up. All the gear upgrades were nice, but I had a larger goal before entering the end, and that was slaying my first overworld dragon and using its scales for a full set of dragon armor and weapons, which were some of the strongest items in the entire game. So I flew around until I spotted a lightning dragon in its nest. Is that a lightning dragon? I think that could be a lightning dragon right there. Yeah, I saw its eyes, it's like bright blue. That's definitely a lightning dragon. Oh, yep, and that's also a very good indicator that that is lightning. Oh. Oh, they killed my rock. Oh my! Okay, I got caught lacking. I can't lie. Did not expect that to be the outcome of the situation. I was a little caught off guard and not a fan of my bow scope, so I enchanted a new Power 5 diamond longbow and went back to hunting dragons. This time, I came across a fire variant. Oh, it's a red one. Oh, range arrows are so OP. Look how clean that arrow shot is and how far away I am. Okay, range enchantment's OP. And my last bow is advanced power 3. I think that is slightly stronger than power 5, but it's still power 5, so we're gonna get this one done pretty fast. Oh yeah, that's easy for us. Oh, I got 29 scales off that? That's not for a full set. What was that, level 3? Yeah. I could make a full set of dragon scales soon and rock the red, but I want to rock a set based off an electric dragon since they're neutral, like I have to. But first I have to just find an electric dragon. Are they biome dependent? I'm starting to think that might be biome dependent. I just don't know what biome a lightning dragon would be. Forest? And I don't know. It's 10:30 a.m. I haven't slept. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. There's one. Purple lightning. Oh my god. I'll take a purple armor set. This kid get killed. Because it just means that really fast. Yo! Yo, it's being out of the fire one. It's just quick drop. It's quick dropping the fire one. The fire one stood no chance. Oh my god.
As a nurse, you give 100%. At Post University, our 100% online nursing programs are 100% on your schedule. Apply now to go from RN to BSN in as little as 12 months. Learn more at post.edu.
Oh my goodness. We gotta kill this guy. He's popping off. He's ore farming mid-battle. He's catching up on me. Yo. Tell me that shade of purple on a dragon isn't the toughest thing ever. Yo, okay, why do I have the goofiest armor on for this? Okay, first I'm gonna capture some of it in a bottle so I can make lightning weapons, and then I'm gonna harvest the rest. Only got 8 scales from that? No. That's so not enough to make a full set. These lightning bottles right here are what I need to make the weapons. So you know what, I'm happy. Now I went around collecting as many dragon bones and scales as possible to make a full set, but as I was searching, I eventually came across the tier 5 dragon I ran into earlier, which is the largest and strongest variant that can spawn. Oh! Is it a tier 5? I remember it snuck up on me like it came out of the ground. I think tier 5s only spawn out of the ground. Oh, shoot, that might be a tier 5. This thing's massive. This is tier 4 at least. I don't know if it's a level 5. Oh, it's purple too. I can get a purple set. Oh, I know this thing's gonna hurt if it hits me. Oh, it's taking a break to blow up that house down there. Nice. Dude, look at that. It's like purple and black. Like, tell me that color scheme is just the most dope thing you've ever seen. No way. Look at this guy. This has to be a level 5. Oh my goodness. Stack and a half of... Yep, that was a stage 5. Wow. I don't think this one dropped an egg. Shoot, that would have been dope if it dropped the egg. Could have had a baby dragon running around. I'm gonna go check, because I'm pretty sure that one hatched out of the ground under the village I was staying at the time. Oh yeah. And it just ran up on me. I was minding my business one day. Yo, the stage 5 head. Yo. Yo, that's so insane. Alright, let's really get to checking this out. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Let me take the shades off. This purple's kind of crazy. With my cape? Oh, it looks really cool if I had my cape. Yeah, I like this. I'm rocking the purple, I think. And what I want to pair this armor set with, mainly, is a pair of lightning nunchucks. Oh my goodness. Nunchucks are some of those broken endgame weapons in the game because how fast they are. And the lightning ability strikes targets with lightning. Like, continuing to land hits will increase damage. Like, this is so good. And I also made a reforging station where in exchange for a corresponding material, I can change the rarity of my items for extra buffs. Masterful chestplate, masterful leggings, masterful boots, and a masterful helmet. I don't think this will be like my final set. Maybe the nunchucks stay with me till the end. There are stronger pieces of armor out there than Dragon Scale. The Dragon Scale is so up there, like, it's gonna be a while. Okay, I'll get these to masterful then. Legendary? We taking that. Oh, legendary. I'll take it. Plus 15% projectile damage. That's insane. Now that I have the armor set I plan to use for a while, I spent a few days grinding experience to get as much max enchants I can for them. My axe gets Lifesteal 2. I'll go for that. Lifesteal 2 is not bad at all. Oh, I can get Advanced Prot on the chest plate. That might be worth... Advanced Prot is, I think, somewhere in between Prot 2 and 3 equivalent. So that could be good to save up for. Okay. But damn, Sharp 5, 17.6 attack damage, Lifesteal 2, that's a really good weapon to have regardless. Let me show you why shocking weapons are so cool. I don't even know if they're objectively the best, but I know they're objectively the coolest. Okay, you see these two cows next to each other? See how the lightning went from one to the other? Imagine this with nunchucks where I'm swinging so fast and the damage keeps going from one mob to another. Like, that'd just be broken. The strat I used for leveling up was pretty much going battle tower to battle tower and bringing as much back with me back to the base. I'll take Prot 4 leggings. Oh, agility and evasion. What's evasion do? Grants the user a chance to evade attacks. If the attack's evaded, the user performs a jump-like action can be disabled in the config. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be annoying or really good, so I might have to disable that, but I'll try it out. I'll try it out. I'll take Prot 4 boots. Lightweight as well. What does that do? The user must be player jumps higher. Bet. I have a full set of enchanted armor now. I can start wearing this. Prop 4, advanced prop 1, prop 4, prop 4. This is like really, really good. Oh, I also have a full set bonus. Immunity versus dismount when damaged by dragons. Oh, okay. I'll retire this half diamond, half tide guardian set on this pedestal because that got me through a lot of like the mid stage of the mod pack. And this set I'm wearing right now is going to get me to the late stage. For the nunchucks, I managed to apply a bunch of standard books like Lifesteal and Vampirism for the villages I looted earlier. But most importantly, I used a Supreme Sharpness 2 book on it. Supreme enchants were extremely valuable as they multiplied it by 4. So Supreme Sharpness 2 was more like Sharpness 8. Oh, Supreme Sharpness 12.45 attack damage? Yo, this is about to be I'm actually gonna get more Supreme Sharpness for this. But yeah, gotta retire this sword. This sword was awesome. I love this sword. This got me a lot of kills, a lot of good stuff. All right, we have a pretty good shocked Dragonbone bow now. I wish it was power 5, but I'll know we'll find it eventually. I think I can start making the push for the bosses. Now, there are 3 major bosses of Worldcraft. The first main boss, his name is Rahovar. And to actually reach this boss, I needed to craft what was called a Soul Cube. The recipe was rather expensive and required I took down a few mini-bosses, starting with the Wither. There we go. To the rock. Wait, why is it? No way to elemental Wither. Don't kill my rock. No way it's an elemental. Okay. I just have to weave a bit. Okay, melee. There we go. There we go. See, there we go. Got some shards, but most importantly, we got the Nether Star. That's the main item we needed from this. See, I need this to craft a Soul Key, which is going to be used in summoning Rahovar. But there's a few other items, and to get those other items, I need to fight the Ender Dragon. So that's the next mini boss I have to go for. Crazy, the Ender Dragon's like just a small mini boss compared to everything else in this. Yeah, as far as the end fight goes, I shouldn't need any more items than I have, just good healing. I'll probably carry some pearls on me, because if you get stuck and your mount dies, you need a way out of getting caught.
For cafe quality iced espresso, just the way you
Or am I
like it.
talking? It was just like
New
that.
Nescafe
You know,
Espresso
this
Concentrate.
is all new to me.
You've got the magic touch.
Alright, I'm just going in. I get the rock. Come here, 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 stop trolling. Okay. Alright, let the fight commence. See those mobs on the bottom? That's where it gets real dangerous. We do not want to touch the bottom. There's some freaky mobs out here, ones you don't see in the overworld. Like those things right there? Oh, hell no. Okay, we got all the towers down. There's no crazy end fight thing where like the towers won't respawn. It's just gotta kill that dragon and avoid it killing my rock. Scales. Supposed to drop something else. Right? Okay, wait, no, I'm trolling. I need that material right there. I thought I dropped it on the dragon. But it just spawned. So just gotta collect some of this. Okay, I think I got enough. Just get out. Okay. That's fine. We didn't really need the scales, but you can make baubles with these, so I just went and got them. Yeah, the biotite's the main thing, so I'm really glad we got that. Did I get enough of it? Surely, right? I'm pretty sure I got enough of it. After collecting the biotite, I took out another mini-boss to collect what I thought was the last item needed for the Soul Cube. That's the item we needed. The Demon Soul Stone. Until I noticed something new about the recipe. Wait, was this in the last Earlcraft? Did I need these summon orbs in the recipe? I don't remember getting these last Earlcraft. Did Dragora add this? And they're not craftable, so how do I... See, I was playing on a version called RL Crafts Dragora, arguably an even harder playthrough simply because of how you obtain these summon orbs. See, somewhere in the world was a dungeon that had a vault with everything I needed for the orbs. But it was also said this dungeon was covered in thousands of deadly mobs, bunches of hidden traps, and special mini-bosses my armor was not ready for. And whether I liked it or not, it was impossible to beat the final bosses without going inside.
That shit's insane, that's just a lot, a little too much. You feel me? You don't got it out yet.
The Raiders deciding they are not moving forward with Christian Wilkins any longer. This has been an ongoing saga for many reasons for the Las Vegas Raiders. But
as a Raiders fan, I've dealt with a lot of pain. I've witnessed this franchise make some of the worst signings in NFL history. I'm talking about Antonio Brown. They paid him some cash and he did not play a single down for the Raiders. And also Jamarcus Russell. That was famous. That was such a bad NFL draft bust that the NFL literally changed the rules where there is now a cap on how much you could pay a rookie quarterback. And somehow, right now in 2025, the Raiders have found a way to have one of the worst signings in their team's history. And that is none other than the former Miami Dolphins defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, who we have learned today in 2025 has been officially released by the Raiders. He only played 5 games for this team after signing a 5-year deal worth $110 million. And I'm not gonna lie, there were some good moments, like when the Raiders beat the freaking Ravens last year and you had Christian Wilkins celebrating with Max Crosby, hopping over the guy. We thought, wow, we got a perfect duo on the defensive line. Now Max Crosby's not gonna be double teamed every single play of his life. We got Christian Wilkins. But just like that, it's all officially over. Now the guy was on injured reserve last year after playing 5 games, but people thought he would heal from the serious foot injury and eventually play for the Raiders this year. What's even crazier, we're gonna break down everything happening with this, what it means for the Raiders and how this is just the start, and it's getting super sketchy because now this guy's filing a grievance against the Raiders. There's some beef on whether or not he rehabbed correctly. The Raiders do not think he did. This is a whole drama that's playing out right now, right before our eyes, and it's just the start of it. Now going into this season, 2025, in the Pete Carroll era, people were wondering, hey, what's going on with Christian Wilkins? He's gonna be able to heal, he's gonna be able to play, he's gonna be able to get back on the practice field eventually. He started the season on the physically unable to perform list, the PUP list, but then Raiders fans got this encouraging video that happened out of nowhere, which was from Alex Bachman, a backup wide receiver on the Raiders, just literally a week ago. This video was taken where Bachman was recording in the locker room at the Raiders headquarters, and it showed Christian Wilkins in this video. Mind you, this guy has a foot injury, he's rehabbing from it, he hasn't been able to practice because of it, but we see him here dancing and having a great time.
The nigga can't dance while he's injured?
Not so fast, huh?
Tell me it looks worse than it is.
It looks worse than it.
And just look at that. Look at the pressure he's putting on the foot here. You know, he's got these nice little Crocs going on, but this was encouraging. Not great singers, okay, but neither am I. Oh, wow, okay. It's crazy to see this though now that we know that this dude has been released, because you see all these positive vibes, he's smiling, hanging out, you got the Raiders logo in the background, the feet look good, he's able to move around, bend around. Hey, this guy could run some freaking drills and maybe line up at defensive tackle for the Raiders at least by September, right? And I bet you all these other NFL teams right now who know that he's released are looking at this video and seeing how healthy these feet are. This guy might get signed by somebody, but what really happened and what went down? Well, the guy was on the books for $57 million fully guaranteed. Remember I told you earlier, it was a 5-year deal. He already completed 1 year, this was gonna be year 2, still got 3 whole years on that deal. That's a massive amount. But now we've learned, according to Adam Schefter, that the Raiders are voiding the remaining $32 million of guaranteed money left on Christian Wilkins' contract. They did this last month, and Wilkins filed a grievance with the NFLPA today. So that is why we know there's some disagreement here between both parties. And look, we know for a fact that Wilkins last October, after he was placed on IR, had surgery to repair a Jones fracture in his left foot. But then we're now learning today that there was some disagreement over his rehab process, and that is why the Raiders are technically getting out of his guaranteed money. So this is really weird. So in 2025, Christian Wilkins and the Raiders have had a dispute on whether or not he should have surgery this year. The team wanted him to have surgery. He declined after several opinions. Remember, this is not the first time in recent memory that the Raiders have gotten away with voiding guarantees of players that they release. When they cut Jimmy Garoppolo at the start of the 2024 offseason, they voided his $11 million in guaranteed money because he got busted for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. So that was their way to get out of paying that guaranteed money. And now they're going to try to do that same thing, not with PEDs, but for a failure to rehab correctly by Christian Wilkins. What's even crazier is the fact that the NFLPA just had a change at the top. There was a collusion scheme going on with the director of the NFLPA, and Christian Wilkins was actually the Raiders player rep for the NFLPA just last year. So this guy is definitely going to try to work with the union to make sure he gets some of that money back from the Raiders. What's interesting is you have the former writer for The Athletic who covers the Raiders. He now covers the San Francisco 49ers, Vic Tafur, saying that last year when he was covering the team, there were rumblings about Christian Wilkins' rehab. And that's pretty crazy because that was under a different GM and a different head coach. Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco were running the show back then. So I'm anxious to see what exactly did this guy